Learn with
Ui, ganda.
They were able to do that in the Abyss might get picked off right here. Look at the Earth Shatter coming in. The damage. Abyss just disappearing from the map, but the Super IMM securing the Clot into his grasp. Empathetic getting taken down. Khalid on the next on the chopping block.
Finally!
Gets taken down. Valentina and Ling are fending off for themselves. Team RW Esports, they can go in for the end or they can secure the Lord. It is all into the ends, but look at that. I
They will
think
be
four
going
people
directly.
standing.
Yep,
Four people
yep.
standing. They won the base. They won the series. Ling.
I think we are good to go.
Won the base. They won the series. Ling and Valentina against four people. They might be pulling off the best defense of the lifetime. They secure the lane. And they still
Guys, can you
can go for the
please
Lord. Oops.
check
Yup,
whether am I
they
audible
were
or not?
able to clear it out somehow, and the Lord is wide open, but the Ling is still alive, so they should be watching out for that Ling. Jawhead is trying to mark him onto the top side. Ling might
Hello
be taken
guys,
down, and yes,
welcome.
My God.
taken down
Super
Can you
again.
please
IMM.
check
The
whether I'm
kickoff coming
audible or
out
not?
from him, and man oh
Then
man,
no.
Team RO will be able to secure this Lord this time, and all they got to do is sink that lane and end this game soon as possible. A really one good follow up will be the game decider this time, Ray.
So much is happening because we are heading into almost 20 minutes of the game. The Lord is marching down in the mid
Eh,
lane.
Tirika.
If the links aren't
Hey, yay,
synced
yay,
up
yay.
though, that is a little bit of an odd decision. But
Am I
again,
audible? Am I
five
audible?
members alive. Ling
Is the
still having
stream
15 seconds on
good?
the clock. He might not be back in time. Look at the Lord. They are trying to buy as much as time. But look at the kickoff
Afghan!
coming in
Is
from the
it
top.
okay?
He is able to
Is it
secure the
okay,
A before
guys? Is it
using up
okay?
the godlike for Umeo legendary.
Mark
Just
the base! Mark the base! Team ROO with the victory! What a
Joe
game! What a
RO1.
series! And the Tripura's representatives, revenge of others. Oh my god, what a series this was, Ray!
absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema indeed. Like this series, this state finals is definitely the match of the tournament so far. Van Skivity, you absolute menace of a person. You were incredible on this match, and so followed by everyone from the side of this this
So much is happening because we are
definitely. Yep,
four
Can you
can go for the
please
Lord. Oops.
check
yep.
whether am I
They
audible
were
or not?
able
So much is
victory. What a
Joe
game! What a
RO1.
series!
Welcome, God of.
A hard time with
Sorry.
Khalid because he is there for his teammates with his way of dragon, with his Shunpo, with his Jit Kudo every time I was really impressed by Baki
रे
Part and Super Aim.
इतामी
But in this
फ्रेडो
game, it's none other than
थोप्रा त
Abyss
आइजेनसँग
Dizzy
मिल्दैन
and
त
Skibidi. Oh my god, Abyss Dizzy and Skibidi game
के
mode.
छ my
Literally,
bad
Go
my
ahead.
bad
so good as
let's
well.
go crank let's
Irami, you
go
want to say? Go ahead.
I would
You're
say,
excited, man.
I definitely am, because I would say the Chow pick, as soon as it was picked up from the side, they had the strategy. Like, they gotta get the for themselves. But if there is a Khalid coming up, then definitely then they will be going.
my bad
Go
my
ahead.
bad
So good as
let's
well.
go crank let's
Irami,
go
you want to say? Go ahead.
I would
You're
say,
excited, man.
I definitely am, because I would say the Chow pick, as soon as
मैले
it was
म्युट पो
picked up
गर्नुपर्ने
from the side, they had the strategy. Like, they gotta get the for themselves. But if there is a Khalid coming up, then definitely then they will be going.
We're covering the up, but because this is the first best of five going into game number five, so that is an impressive feat right there, moment, right? And the
Yep.
fact that we saw so much happening all throughout the
what
five games. R double, oh my god! But anyways, RWO Esports, they made an absolute comeback. Like that is just impressive. In the game number two, I was not mocking them, but I was a little disappointed with the gameplay. But they made a complete sweep. They started to, and
ल ल
Fredo,
ल बुझेँ बुझेँ बुझेँ
absolute
छिटो
respect
स्टार्ट
to
गर
Abyss Daisy, who
फ्युजन
was
प्राइम
suffering
भर्सेस इन्सेन
for the first two games,
क्राङ
right? We
भर्सेस
saw, right, Fredo?
मेचडी
Abyss Daisy
बड्डी
did not do
इन्सेन
anything on that Aegis for two
It is.
consecutive games. But oh my god, this man was hiding his true strength behind that behind that show, and he Irital and him with the chow,
यी हेलो
giving us
हेलो
the spice, giving us the flavor that we needed. And but anyways, they will be the Tripura representative, and this was such an excitement. But the other team, Omen Whispered Legends, you guys came in not as a whisper, but as a Fredo.
प्लिज ब्रिङ
Do the honors.
Yes, guys, that will be the first game of the day. It will be super. So sorry, I'm still about to say Super Imp.
प्लिज ब्रिङ
I'm so
सारा
obsessed with this
पिच
Franco.
एन्ड द्याट गर्ल
It is
अनदर गर्ल
actually team
टु होस्ट फ्युजन प्राइम भर्सेस ड्याड जोन्सन ला नेटवर्क ल्या होइन होला हौ
Do the
ए
honors.
Yes, guys, that will be the first game of the day. It will be super. So sorry, I'm still about to say Super Imp. I'm so obsessed with this Franco. It is actually team
ल्या के भइदिएको ब्रा इन्टरनेट नो हगिङ प्लिज
Do the honors.
Yes, guys, that will be the first game of the day. It will Super Imp. I'm so obsessed with this Franco. It is actually team revenge.
That very few people know about Omnilda.
स्टार्ट द गेम बोइज स्टार्ट द गेम प्लिज लेट्स गो प्राइम लेट्स गो FSNP बेबी
Kill.
ल्या ल्या हामी छ त अन्त
Hello everyone, I'm bringing you guys an exciting of $3,000 and more than 2 lakhs diamond. And also, we're holding
Wild, wild.
incredible
First
cosplay
time in India.
events. Don't
Wild.
you guys expect?
She's gonna
Just
represent
comment down
our
to your
hills.
name and the team you're supporting, so that the caster or the host will select you randomly. So stay till the end and win big. See ya!
सपोर्ट मांग रहा हूँ बस कुछ नहीं मांग रहा हूँ आ जाओ ना स्ट्रीम देखो ना मेरा शुड आई शेयर जल्दी जल्दी स्टार्ट करो रे.
Wait, bro. Chill.
Daddy, chill.
Do you wanna get a free epic skin? Bro, free epic skin. Free epic skin.
Really, Dixon? Really, Dixon? Really, Dixon? Give it to me now.
Hey, wait, bro.
Give me the
please,
free epic
please,
skin,
please,
bro.
Please don't kill me, man. I'm just a messenger, bro. Please don't kill me. I have a wife.
Give me the
I
skin,
have
bro.
kids.
पोल हेर न
Give me
पोल
the skin,
अम्बो.
Don't kill
bro.
me, bro. I'm just a messenger, man.
DND लाई चाहिँ अब 93%, DNS लाई
How
चाहिँ
you
अब
can join the
93%
giveaway?
अरे
Let me
द्याट
tell you how you
जान्छ.
can join the giveaway.
Okay.
He's in
Stick
prime
around till the end of
too.
the live stream, and
Let's
Okay.
go
the host and
crank.
the casters they will select you, man.
I'm gonna go watch the live stream.
Just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting, and they will select you. Please don't kill me, man. Please.
If I don't get the skin,
Dads and Sons versus Fusion Prime 2 best of 5. Outlaws versus IGN. Combo. What?
What happened, CJ? I broke up with my girlfriend. She wants epic skin, bro. See, look at me. I'm very poor, okay? I don't have money to buy skin. Where is
Us, bro,
Where
us.
is Thank you, guys. Look at this. Luckily, Crocs.
Start करनै. के हुँदैछ?
From my heart.
Flashback.
Give me skin. Bad.
वाह.
I told you I don't have money. See, but I can dance.
यस्तोमा चाहिँ एड्सहरू आयो भने चाहिँ झन् राम्रो हुन्छ क्या. एड्सहरू. They'll get money.
I tried my best. I tried and tried and tried again and again. But alas, she left me. Guys, please support this tournament, okay? We should support this. We should grow together, we should support each other. And this is not all about giveaway, brother. This is the biggest tournament in India, bro. This is the biggest tournament MOBA 5v5 in India. Watch till the end and join our giveaway. Testers, players, and all of us, like, we are giving our best, brother. So please keep supporting us. Watch till the end and enjoy this stream.
From the board. The demon. He's coming.
What happened?
They're all dead. Oh no no! It's him. He's coming. He's coming.
Impossible. Get him out of here.
He's coming. He's coming for a blow.
Who's there? An imposter has sullied our name! We are the Fight Kingdom! For the game!
Hi guys, I'm so excited to tell you that I just received my cosplay outfit. I am so excited for the Northeast Cup. Also, just to let you know that the prize money for
one of our
Mobile
own.
Legends cosplay event is 25,000.
What? 25,000?
Yeah.
Like for real, 25,000?
Hi man,
Yeah.
Ezra.
Guys, I got Rumi's outfit, so now the 25,000 is mine.
Bro.
Guys, I'm running away. I got my stuff. Forget that the Northeast Cup land prize is $3,000. See you guys. I'm in danger. Okay.
What about 2 lakh plus diamonds?
Yeah, the 2 lakh plus diamonds also. Bye.
छिटो सुरु गर न हौ अम्बो वाइल्ड कलर प्लीज यो लास्ट एड होस् है प्लीज त्यो 5-4 सौहरू जस्तो खेलिसक्यो होला हो जिन्दगीमा एकपल्ट स्टारलाइट किनेको छुइनँ मैले वीकली चाहिँ किनेको छु वीकली चाहिँ लाइक एभ्री टाइम मन्थमा एकपल्ट दुईपल्ट चाहिँ यस बट स्टारलाइट ना ल्याएको ल्या को नटालिया
Hey there, legends! The Nordisk Cup is coming up, and I've got something special planned just for you. Curious about what I'll be wearing? I'm not giving it away just yet, but I might
with an
drop you a little
accent, you know,
hint
with an
if you're
accent.
paying attention. And if you really want to know, follow me on Instagram for the inside scoop. But be ready, because I will make it easy. Follow now and get ready for the ultimate reveal at the Northeast Cup. See you there.
What are you gonna reveal? Oh my god. The free skin which you will be getting by completing the quests in event.
The umbrella is yang. The human is yin.
मलाई गिफ्ट गरिदेऊ न स्टारलाइट अरे अम्बो त्यही त भनेको What is he gonna reveal, man? Ultimate reveal. Ayo. Yes, guys, we are live. Let's go, crank. Ambo, you may not
The
listen.
Meghalaya
Okay,
state
Kronos
finale
is
of the
here.
NOC Cups is set up and the
Oh,
fans
yo,
are
Freddy.
embracing for an unforgettable showdown between two of the region's
Oh, this
most
guy Sasuke, त्यो
unpredictable team and
महाभारतको
unleashing
जस्तो
the
कमेन्ट्री
unpredictable
गर्ने.
team. We got Dads and Sons versus Fusion Prime
Let's
2
go,
taking
Fusion
on
Prime.
head to
Let's
head,
go, Prime.
face to face, a neck to neck fight in this finale, fighting and representing fighting for the state
Guys, if you
finale to
don't know, होइन
represent for
क्रोनस
the
अस्ति हाम्रो
Meghalaya
प्राइम
state
च्याम्पियनसिप
of 3 series. We got our
for
first
making
game,
an
a real
epic
absolute
appearance in
blaster.
our
All 5 games
stream,
recorded absolutely
for helping
magic
us a
was.
bit.
And for the customers decks, we
Shout out
got
to
Humana
Kronos.
and Kronos all the way from Manchester. So
Oh, Kronos all the way from Manchester.
okay.
Okay.
I know Kronos, you're pretty excited, but Humana, you know you
राम्रो बोले
are
भाइ
the
फ्युजन
core
प्राइमको
analyst,
बारेमा
and
चाहिँ.
sometimes I do personally feels like sometimes you've been stealing my powers, the Sharingan, and taking down the analysis to the top notch. So
अम्बो
what do you
सारिङ्गनहरूमा
have
भयो.
for us today, for the dads and sons?
Hello.
Dads and sons,
Okay.
I think they have been quite experienced onto the scene 2 years. We
Hmm.
know that we have Doom on the side of dads and sons. We have Insane. We do know that they play
Chaddi
around that
insane.
experience. They play around those strategies and team comps, and they are
Ban
very
this idiot's
thoughtful with
Fanny
their
and Ling.
planning and quick thinking. So I think it's going to be a mixture of experience coming in from dad and sons and new ideas coming in from the side of Fusion Prime right now.
New
I think it's going to
ideas?
be really
What?
surprising to see both of them match up together.
Talk about surprises,
क्रोनोसको
Kronos.
मुखबाट
I'm
सुनिदिउँ
really
न फ्युजन
excited.
प्राइमको
Like
बारेमा.
you might have some, really serious intel about Fusion Prime too, because
Okay.
I saw that
You know,
smiling, the
guys, we are
smirk,
getting
and
heard.
I know you have
They know
something
us.
about it.
I mean, let's be honest, right? We've been talking about the state finals for quite some time,
Hmm.
and I think this is the most awaited state final. Yes, the previous one, Tripura, went all the way to a game 5, and that was kind of unpredictable, but I'm predicting this one to go the entire way, all the
Okay.
way. Why? Because, of course, these are two titans of
Okay.
the entire scene, right? They're not
Okay.
just a titan
Titans.
in like the state of Meghalaya, but they are titans of the entire MOBA 5v5 scene.
Okay,
I mean, the
man.
atmosphere is kind of electric for me at least, and of course in the chat as well. People have been waiting for their games. They're waiting to see Meghalaya's finals. Everyone's asking where's Dad and Sons, where's Fusion Prime,
Guys,
and
if you
here we
think
have it. So of
हामी मेघालयबाट चाहिँ किन why we joined from Meghalaya state is
and I think
because
it's just a matter of
हाम्रो
time. Will they be able
it
to
was my
divide the
fault
fans as well? Because we
registration
know
गर्दा
Dads and Sons are
यता
kind of have a
बेङ्गलहरूको
good fan
सबै
following, but
स्लट्सहरू
Fusion
फिल्ड
Prime
भएको
are
थियो
no far
इभन
behind.
सिक्किम
So I think
अन्त
it's
त्यसै
gonna be a
कारण चाहिँ
little exciting. It's
यिनीहरूसँग
gonna be an
we had
electric
some
atmosphere.
connections and
And yes,
they gave
Sasuke,
us a
I mean,
spot in
about the
Meghalaya.
insights, we'll get
That's
there in a
why
bit.
we are
Don't get
in
me talking
Meghalaya.
about
We
that
are
already.
competing from Meghalaya.
Yeah, very well. And seems like I'm too excited, and also the fans.
यी को
So
को छौ
we'll be just moving on
हाम्रै
right away
केटाहरू
to the
मात्रै त होला
draft, and casters do take it away.
बोलाउन हौ यसो सेयरहरू गराउन हौ सँगै हेर्नु पर्छ हौ
the giraffe face already, you man. The state final of Megalia in the
Okay, Xenox is
Northeast
here.
Cup.
I'm
One
here
for
for
the
another
history books
Starlight win.
indeed. Dads and sons in
Okay,
one
sir.
corner. And we
Learn from
got, of
here.
course, Fusion Prime
Support
on the
Fusion
other
Prime. They
two
have banned Phobius.
powerhouses,
Okay.
and how they utilize the metas, their flexibility, their
Phobius
versatility
ban.
in the
First ban
esports scene for MOBA
Phobius.
5v5, especially in the Northeast Cup, making their stomp all the way, making their presence felt. And I think this might be a tough one on the other side because we know these guys
Okay,
have
they
been
banned
doing it
Chip.
for quite some time.
Okay.
Both of them are former
Let's see if
global
they are
squad
gonna
members.
ban
It's just an
yo
exciting
bro
time to be on
Fusion
the news
Prime
game on.
ko Cranko
I do quite agree
Tigreal
with the
or
things
even
that you have said,
Angela.
and like
It will be
you
interesting if
mentioned,
they
both
ban
the teams
Tigreal or
quite
Angela.
experienced, but we will have to see
Because
who
इन्सेनहरूले पनि
comes up
एनालाइज
on top,
गरेको छ
because
फ्युजन प्राइम एन्ड
along
एट द
with the
सेम टाइम
experience
फ्युजन
you
प्राइमले
also
पनि
need to have
ड्याड्स
that
एन्ड
mental,
सन्सको
which only
ड्राफ्ट
comes with
रस्टरहरू
practice.
एनालाइज
You
गरेको
need
छ
to be calm, you need to have
द्याट्स वाइ
the ability to come up
Yusa
with
SM,
ideas
hello,
under
hello,
pressure,
hello,
and we
welcome to the
know
stream.
that dads and sons are
This is
quite
a watch
good
party,
at doing
the
that,
state
and we have
finals
seen them
between
do
Fusion
that,
Prime
and
and
that
Dads
is
and
why
Son.
both the teams, I think, right now are in the finals. Both the teams really deserving to be in the finals, Kronos, as of now. And right off the bat, we can see with the kind of bans coming in from both the sides, they do know who to target and who to shut down, what they do not want to
Okay,
deal with.
यिनीहरूले अरेको
And I think it speaks a lot for both of them.
flex
That
draft,
definitely
flex
does
band,
speak a
flex
lot
band.
for
I
both
mean,
the
edit
teams,
can
right? And I
go
think we
XP,
forgot to
Rome,
mention both
even
these
Golden.
teams kind of wild in their own right.
Will they
They
ban
have
Gato?
unorthodox
Gato,
picks that
Gato.
comes in left, right, and center for both the teams. So of course, you say there are two sides to a coin, and I think there's no better way to explain it than Dads and Sons versus Fusion Prime, because they're
Okay, they banned
definitely
Suyu.
two sides of the
Nice
same
ban.
coin, and that's a wild coin, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are
Will
watching,
we see
I think
Breeze go
it's gonna be
Fanny?
a lot of chaos in the battlefield, especially given that it's a best of five. Because both the teams, right? Both the teams have their own brand. Perception that the audience has of them, and I think we're
Doom
gonna
होला.
see that quite a lot. They're trying to imprint their brand into this state final of Megalia, and of course at
के
the
ban
same
गर्छ
time
होला
they
हो? What are they
wanna
gonna ban?
they want that chaos, because both
Will they
these
ban
teams, Dads and
Gato?
Sons and Fusion Prime,
Oh,
they kind of
Gato, yes
excel
sir.
in that chaos. And if you look at the draft bans already, Humana, you see the chip, the Suyu coming out from Dads and Sons. That means they don't want to put Insane on a fighter. They want to give him his flexible assassin, while Fusion Prime just take out all the threats in the
Will they
EXP lane.
ban Ling? Assassin त ban
Quite
गर्दैन होला हो?
understandable, because we do know the
Khalid?
fighters against an assassin jungle
Will
coming
they
in
give
can be
Khalid?
quite difficult to deal with, especially in the early game, because the sustain coming in from a fighter
लु है
jungler
केटा
is
हो
quite
पहाडकोहरूले
difficult to
देखाउनु
shut
पर्छ अब
down,
चाहिँ
because assassins,
रुकसिङ
we do know,
ओके
quite
Khalid is
squishy onto the early game,
open
unless they are able to snowball it and their teams help them out. I am looking forward for a funny pick coming in from Insane right now. But I think Fusion Prime is quite intelligent. They might have done their homeworks. They would know how to control a fanny pick if it is to come in from the side of Dad and Sons right now. Going ahead, they have banned out the Khalid, sorry, the Gato, which leaves the
Khalid.
Khalid open,
Yes,
yeah.
let's go
And they
Fau.
are going to
Let's
go
go
and secure
Fau.
it,
Let's
because
go
we
my
do
baby.
know Khalid, as of now, onto the XP lane has a high pick rate coming in Chronos as of now. So what do you think team
Will they
Dad
go
and
for
Sons
Fanny
should
pick?
pick off
Insane
against this
or
Khalid in the
Ling?
EXP?
I
Because
think,
Fusion Prime ले गाटो
first
ban
of all,
गर्यो
I
भनेपछि
kind of see the
त
Khalid
Ling
might be locked in, but at the same time, I feel like, it could be that they might go for the assassin as
I
well.
won't be
Just a matter
surprised
of
if
time that we get to
Crankly
see it.
Angela
Oh,
pick
but
गर्छ
hey, wait,
support.
Fusion Prime do go on the assassin. They go for the Khalid. I think
Okay,
Dads and
Alpha
Sons on the
high
other side
loss.
have to
Nice
lock in that
man.
Alpha,
Nice
right? The
draft.
Alpha is gonna be a problem
Alpha त मेटा
indeed. They
भइरहेको
are
छ नि
looking to
हो.
get that snowball heavy composition.
They
They
can
of
even
course
go
pick up the
Eve.
Hylos. I think this Hylos is doing wonders so far. Just a matter of time to see which team will actually be able to
हाइडसले
stop this one.
ड्राफ्ट रोक्छ
And
हौ
in the form
हाइपर
of the
असासिन
Khalid, they're
हाइपरको
trying to get
ड्राफ्ट
that
रोकिदिन्छ हौ.
EXP control, early fast rotation. But knowing Fusion Prime, they could just flex it in their own
Look
position
what
as well.
Dads and Sons are doing. Hylos pick गर्यो
Yeah, they
होइन.
could
That is a
definitely
flex
flex
pick.
the Khalid onto the row
Oh my god.
position, and like you predicted, they
Laying Eve.
might be doing that. But going right off the
Breeze.
bat, they are
You
picking
so
off the
confident,
Ling
man.
against this
To
Alpha
lock in
jungler
Ling this
coming in.
early against
Quite
Alpha.
50-50 about that Kronos, in my opinion, because have seen in quite a lot of matches how Alpha is able to overpower jungle
Finals
position.
Indonesia
So
ma
I
TLI delay
think
यस्तै
Fusion
सिमिलर
Prime
ड्राफ्ट
needs to
गरेको थियो
play
नि
a
लाइक
lot around this
यो
Ling
फेभरियन
early
कि के भन्ने
game.
द्याट
Meanwhile,
रुकी
a
He's
Moscow
just so
pick
good with
coming in
Ling.
from
He
side of
just goes
Dad
so
and
good
Son.
with Alpha
I am
Ben.
quite
Alpha
surprised that the
Ben चाहिँ
Moscow
अब
is getting
अम्बो
picked off
तिनीहरूले चाहिँ के
quite a
साह्रो
lot. Kronos, I mean,
if the
the
opponent takes
potential
Alpha they are
that
gonna
he
take
has, especially
Ben.
onto the late game, totally can change the games around for the team.
Moskov.
Even if you are
Moskov is
like
a good
losing
pick
heavily.
against.
The
Will we see a
Moskov
Lunox?
just gives that late game insurance, right? I see the route that Dads and Sons want to
Okay,
go.
they
They
banned
want to
Ruby.
give
That's a good ban,
Copper,
oh.
Insane his alpha, and kind of dive in, invade the composition of Fusion Prime, and be a nuisance.
Okay,
Also, that true
frontliner
damage does help
भयो.
to deal
Eve
against the Khalid
भयो.
as well. The
कमको
Hylos is
लागि.
going to be using that glorious pathway
There
to
is a
run
Ling.
down on Eve. The idea is good,
Magic
but at the
ज्यादा
same
हुन्छ
time,
होला नि
Moscow has
त.
that late game insurance policy, and Moscow's a marksman that can kind
What
of
do you
split
think
push
against
in the late
Moscow
game, in
will
the
be a good
mid game
mage?
as well. He can
I mean,
actually, he's
lane ma.
kind of a, I think, can solo his
Will they
lane
go
as well
for
to a
someone
certain
like
extent.
Harith
I mean,
against
when he's
Alpha?
split pushing, if the link comes by,
Alpha,
Moscow's
let's
kind of the
go
only
against.
marksman that could outplay the link if he gets that Spear of Misery connecting onto the wall at the right time. That 2-second long stun can be a
त्यो
difference
वालमा
maker.
थाहा
But
छ
of
तिमीहरूलाई
course,
लाइक लिङ्कको त्यो
looking
वालमा
at this
इफ
Eve pick,
मस्कोभको त्यो भाला
Yumena, the
त्यो सेकेन्ड
Eve
स्किल
has
उयो
a
गऱ्यो भने लाइक
33% win
विल
rate
गे ही गेट्स
so
टर्न
far
देयर
in the top
हावामै टर्न हुन्छ
quarterfinal stage at the top of 8
गाडिन्छ आई
stage.
मिन
And I think for each and every state, nonetheless, until today, that is. But Eve wasn't even picked up today. And I think this Eve is a make or break, and
ओके दे
it's a
ब्यान चाउ
composition that
नाइस
you
ब्यान
have to
अगेन्स्ट
know
खलिद
how to play around. Because if you haven't practiced it before, I think it's just going to be a problem
गुड
for
ब्यान हो
your own
फ्युजन
team
प्राइम
rather than creating
नाइस
problems on
ब्यान
the other side.
I do agree with you. And looking at the bans coming in as well, Kronos, from the side of Fusion Prime, I think they are going in for
what
a full
oh
dive
I
comp.
told you guys they are gonna
The
ban
Eve
Tigreal
pick right here, they
I
are
told
trying
you
to look for the team fight
they
control,
know
because
they
with
know
the
about
real world
Crank's Tigreal
manipulation that she
come
has,
on man he's a
unless
global
you have
Tigreal
a assassin, or unless you have someone who is able to, dive back onto her and stop her from dishing out that damage that she
okay
does,
ए यताबाट
especially
पनि
mid to late game
they
after
have a
she
good
has
Louis
those
player
item spikes, it
Dads
can
and
be
Sons
quite difficult to deal with her,
what's Putty
because
with
she
DU
has that real world manipulation coming in.
Putty चल रहा है
But for the side of Dad and Sons, they can go in with an Vexana pick Kronos right here, because be it the Link, be it the Khalid,
I don't
she
think
does
Vexana is
have the
gonna be a good
potential to
option.
disrupt
They
them,
can go
even if
for
it is at least for
Valentina.
a
Yes,
second, that can
sir.
give
Locked
their team
in.
the upper hand. But they are going to go with this Valentina pick here. I really like it. She can steal the real world manipulation, she can steal the raging sandstorms coming in from
I'm
the side of
surprised like
Fusion Prime right here.
Crankerले Fusion
Dads and
Primeले
Sons
लुईको
looking
बदली
pretty
भ्यालेन्टिना ब्यान गरेको
strong with
हुन्थ्यो
their answers coming in Kronos right now. They do have a plan, they are thinking critically. We do know that they have the experience as well, and I think it's showing with the draft as of now.
Yeah, they definitely do
Oh
have
my
the
god,
experience, but
Franco!
oh
What?
no, why did
No,
they
bro,
do that?
Crank!
Not a pick.
Are you
This is
tripping,
what I
man?
was talking about. This is what we were
What?
talking about. This is what Saskia highlighted.
Franco
And ladies and
pick?
gentlemen, we
Bro!
get to see the one and only Franco in the land of
What?
Dawn after
This
such a
guy is
long
glazing,
time,
man.
applying that early
Not in
game
the state
pressure for
finals,
the
please.
pickoff and
Sir,
pairing it up
chill,
with
chill,
the
Crank,
Beatrix
chill.
nonetheless. Perfectly gonna be played by the side of Fusion Prime, but on the other side, they put the Grok in the hands of Doom, or it could be Grok EXP. I think
I think
ideally
it's
you
Grok
want to be
EXP.
Grok Rome just to kind of counteract this
No.
Franco,
I think
and
it's
I think
Hylos EXP.
Dads and Sons are
यस्तै हुन्छ
probably
क्या
gonna go
फिक्स
for a
पिक फर्स्ट
Franco
गऱ्यो भने लाइक
themselves. I think the Grok is
I
better,
think
but of
Crank
course
should have
this
gone with
Franco is
Khalid,
gonna
Rome.
be
अन्त
throwing a
XP मा
wrench, a
चाहिँ
spanner in
अरू
the plans
I
of
would
Dads
have
and Sons
gone with
thus far. I
someone
don't
who
think
dives
you
in.
ever
तर
practice
Khalid
or
पनि is a good.
play
But
or
Franco, bro,
plan for a
this
Franco
guy's
pickup.
glazing, man.
But of course, in this case
Franco pick.
scenario, both teams are wild,
Okay, let's see
two
the
sides of the
hooks.
same wild coin. So
Iron
I think Dads
hooks.
and Sons would have probably expected that Franco. What do you think, Humana?
I do do like the Franco pick, but the only issue that I have with the Franco
But
pick is they are
Valentina,
quite
man, if you give Valentina this, add आई देखो.
going to, be there as a front liner for your team because you have three squishies coming in. But
Nah,
before I
man.
continue, Kronos,
Sorry, my bad.
take us to
I
the
don't
land
have
of North.
premium.
Oh yeah, I think more than
Fusion Prime
anything,
ले
we
दिन्छ
are in
भनेको
this, ladies and gentlemen,
आशा
the
गरेको.
Northeast Cup for State
Okay, here we
Pride, the
go.
state of Meghalaya.
Insane
We have a
against
best of
Breeze.
5 starting up. Fusion Prime versus Dads and Sons, and we're gonna see two of
Come
the
on,
titans,
guys.
two
Early
of
game, safe,
the
safe, safe.
teams that have most
Focus objectives.
unpredictability. The
You can.
versatility gonna
Okay,
come into
okay,
play over
Crank.
here.
I see
Lord
you.
Insane wants to go for the
Okay,
Lethal
Sigmund.
Wanderer, and I think Sigmund over
I see
here
you.
will have to back off, show some respect, and of course, Big Black Crank will be the ones to kind of
Okay,
dictate the pace
Big
of the
Black
game
Crank.
with the Eve,
That is
unless
God said here,
Invoker has
guys.
something else to
Big
say
Black
about
Crank.
it. While Doom
Okay, that's
leading
a
the
good
charge over
hook.
here, they're getting poked out quite early, and Breeze, he could go
Nah, man.
for the
Oh, Insane. No,
assassination,
यसले चाहिँ यस्तो गर्छ
decides
नि
not
त.
to,
Enemy
but Lord
उयो
Insane
जङ्गल.
using that
I want
opportunity,
Crank
using
about
that
it.
time to steal away that
If you
creep
think I'm
on
talking
the
too
other
much, it's
side.
because
Looking quite good for
uh,
dads and
I
sons
talk with
right here.
Insane and
Meanwhile,
all.
Fu getting poked down
I
quite a
mean,
lot.
एउटा
The
हेल्दी
Hylos
रिलेसन
really
छ
liking
आइल्लो
the
खालके.
Hylos pick onto the EXP
अन्त
lane
I know what they
Kronos.
do.
And like I was saying, unless this Franco is able to land his hooks or
4
the
पुगिसक्यो
bloody
नि.
hunt onto the, I mean, let's be honest, I think they have gone with the Franco because we do know that the Alpha is going to jump in, the Hylos is going to jump in. So they are a full dive comp coming in from the side of dads and for your side, but once he has used up his resources, I am just worried
Okay,
about
Yumina,
Fusion Prime because
you
they
need to
are
chill.
lacking that frontliner Chronos. They
I
do need someone to soak up that damage because a lot of burst damage coming in
छिटो
from the side of Dads
total.
and Sons right here, and they are going to go ahead and start this turtle coming
I
in
don't
as
think we
well.
are gonna
Good
get turtle.
advantage for their side if they manage to get
छिटो
this, which
हुँदैछ.
I think
Breeze.
they will be.
ओए.
Oh, yeah, they do get that. Breeze went in with the Finch Poise. Tempest of Blaze, he has to get out of that. Doesn't have the purple. And he actually
Wait,
tries to
Breeze,
mix up the
calm.
swords.
Ambo,
But
nice
the
one,
Raging
Fau.
Sandstorm connects, and that is
Oh
first
my
blood
god.
in the hands of Dads and Sons. And guess what? Spear of Misery comes up with the Bloody Hunt, connects at the same time. The Immobilized Hunt, of
Okay,
course,
Insane is
present play
down. Nice
is there, but
rotation.
the kill from
Joy.
Joydeep going in. They
Joy, you
pick
can
up
kill
one
Grok too.
as well,
Nice
and
one.
Insane
Fau,
falls, but at
Fau.
the same
Ambo.
time, they
Ambo.
get
I
it. It
just
is a messy fight, but nonetheless, the
What?
side of Fusion Prime make it
Fau,
out with
bro.
3.
Maaf.
While the side of Dads and Sons, they do get the turtle, but they only get 1 kill. So the
Did the Raging Sandstorm along with the real world manipulation coming in real clutch for Fusion Prime right here
Yes,
because they
man.
were not able to do anything under that chessboard coming in from
Yes,
Big Black
man.
Crank right there.
तिमी
I
पनि
think they
लजाउ
do
हो.
have a strategy. We talked about
Guys, यो
Team
Big
Fusion
Black
Prime
Crank को
having new
नामकरण चाहिँ
ideas up
मैले
their
गरेको
sleeve,
ल.
and I think it's working quite
I was
well
using that
as of
account
now
for
for
a
them,
while,
despite really
but I got
unfortunate
my
death
account
coming in
back.
for Breeze in that team fight will be putting him a little
Nice,
bit
nice,
onto
nice,
the back
nice.
pedal, but I think they will
Guys,
be able to make
keep
it up
going, guys.
as long as they get their Beatrix farmed up Kronos because we do know the kind of damage that she's able to dish.
Prime, but also Dads and Sons, because they have Invoker that kind
Lucky
of looks
bro.
for the mid-game power
Stream.
spike in the form of this Valentina Doom as well. He wants to get
Off
those wild
भन्दैछ त.
charges going, and of course, Lord Insane gonna be looking for those double kills where he can get the pick off here. You
La
see that
Crank.
coming around already. They get
Good
Sigmund in a
night.
trance, and guess what? He is in a trance indeed, ladies and gentlemen. He gets
Good night,
taken
Crank.
down by the side of Dads and Sons, and the kill going to the hands of Corey QT.
Oi, Joydeep. Stay safe, man.
With the Law and
La
Order,
la
and
la
this
la
time
la
around
la
they
la
come in for the
la.
backside. Spear of Alpha connects, and they dive on towards him. They get the kill, trying to shut down the Joydeep, trying to make sure he doesn't get
I don't think we're gonna get turtle
looking
अब
for.
त.
Once again, Dads and Sons dominate the
Play
side of the
safe,
turtle,
man.
but Fu
But they don't
with
have
that
the
Raging
resources.
Sandstorm could make the difference. Sigmund
Valentina
comes
को
in, he
मात्रै
has
छ.
Bloody Hunt, he gets the Iron Hook onto
Nice one, Breeze.
dropped, and the Raging Sandstorm connects,
Oh,
but Breeze
Breeze.
picks up the turtle. Tempest of
Okay,
Blades goes
Blade
up at the
Dance.
same time. They can't really do much damage,
Doom, doom,
but
doom,
there
doom.
it is, the big wild he connects, but at the same time,
Hook.
Bloody
Nice
Hunt
hook.
did go down, and Invoker gets hooked
Oye,
back.
Crank को hook त के हो
I
आज
thought the
त.
wild charge was gonna come in once more, but Doom was able to get out of harm's way, had to
तर
flicker
कोही मरेन नि
even,
त
all
अफसोस.
thanks to that Bloody Hunt that
But
connected
we got the
from
turtle.
Sigmund
We
and
got the
Trance,
turtle.
and now they focus their attention on the gold side, and seems like Joydeep will have to play a little passive, realizing that they
Oh,
oh my
nice
goodness,
hook!
Sigmund in the trance. He went in with the
Bro,
hook and the
crank!
flicker as
This
well.
guy is wilding
Insane
today,
had to
bro.
use
What?
Spear of Alpha to get out of Harn's way. And oh my goodness, this is what the
All to
unpredictability
पड़ते
of both
क्या?
these teams bring in. And I'm pretty excited, Yumena, so far.
Guys,
I felt Lord Insane's heart
Crank is
attack
in
right
mood
there. I
today.
mean, the
Crank is
kind
in
of
mood.
alpha charge that he
Let's
was
go,
trying to
man.
give, it was really, really quick coming in from him. Great job by this
Wait,
Franco
Fau,
right
don't
there.
let
His
him,
hooks
don't
are
let
on
him,
point
don't
up
let
till
him
now.
clear, man.
And I think both the EXP
Don't let
laners
him
are also
clear.
doing quite a good job in providing those rotations. I mean, high loss onto the bot side helped
I
this
think they know,
Moskov
they
get that
know.
gold off the
Crank?
tower really, really fast.
Crank?
And
Crank?
the
Oh my
overhand
god,
once
bro!
again.
Oh my goodness, the bloody
What?
hunt is just too much. And right now, Sigmund in a trance, landing those hooks means he's gonna get more confident.
What?
His team's gonna get more
Ombo,
confidence. He's
Crank,
gonna
let's
get
go,
more
man.
space. And that's what you were trying to
This
tell me
guy,
earlier,
too
Yumena. They
much.
need that space. And guess what? Sigmund is creating the space that his team needs.
It's bully कुरा गरौँ.
Yeah, they need to focus on the single
Hey,
pickoff
hey,
cough.
chill, chill,
They
chill.
are
Yes,
going
easy
in
push,
for
easy push, easy
breathtaking
push.
right here.
Easy push,
Yeah,
go in, man.
even.
Fau is
And I
here.
think Doom here, he might get caught out. Raging Sandstorm to zone them out, creating the separation from the front to back. Fu, he goes in. Renner's apathy ontowards
Okay,
Invoker
nice wall,
connects
Doom.
and
Nice
join up
wall.
here.
I see
He
you.
might be the target, but get
Cutie right there. I mean, he was almost
You can
taken
kiन
down.
लजाको Hunter?
The Eve pick chrono, like you said, it might work or it might not work, and I think it's really working right here. But
Ooh,
he
hook.
wants to
Sigmund and
You
don't have
need
the
to go
turrets,
for
but
turrets,
creating the space, the
turrets.
mental pressure that you were talking
Go for
about
turrets.
earlier
Oi,
is the one
breeze.
that Fusion Prime are there, but look at that big wild charge and connected to the back line.
Rami
They're
all
taking that
गरिदिनु.
one after the other. Sigmund in the trans company rock in a hard place. Breeze can't even go in. Fool is next on the chopping block. But they try to disengage.
I think they will go for turtle
buying
now.
some time, and this is the unpredictability we're talking about once
Doom
again.
Sala.
both the teams going toe to toe right now, and I think Big aspect that team dad and sons need to shut down, because we did see right now the tables just completely turned once Eve was out of the picture, because once she uses her real world manipulation, there is nobody to go behind and shut her down or stop her from dishing out that to the table. Despite the goal difference, they are able to give a head to head competition to dads and sons right here, Chronos.
Yeah, they kind of have to go head to head. They got to go toe to toe. They need to apply the pressure. And Sigmund creating that space for his team was, but Fu falling down in the process kind of negates that. It's like
Link picture
as
कोही
Corey
लाग्यो.
QT
They
goes
should have
in
gone
with the
for.
glorious path this time around,
Ombo
but they
inside
connect
the
the iron
queue.
onto Lord Insane, tempts the blaze along
What,
with the
bro?
RWM, with the Bandit's Rage as well, one after the other. They fall like
Ombo hook
dominoes,
to
and
क्यों
oh my
inside
goodness,
ला मत
Fusion
छ
Prime
त
are on the hunt. Fu
Risk
wants to go for the
सक्यो.
charge.
Guys, focus,
He got
turrets.
Corey
Focus
QT a
turrets.
little
Kuri,
low, but the iron hook
Kuri
misses,
gone.
but it created the
Wait.
opening that they needed. He gets the
Turret,
killing spree, and now
lock
focusing the
the turret.
attention into the mid lane for
Wait,
one, but
Doom.
Doom goes down to the desert
Nice hook,
tornado,
man.
and he gets iron hooked even after the power
Let's
of nature.
go,
Oh
bro.
my goodness,
Let's
this
go,
Franco putting
Crank.
on a show, you meta. This Franco is putting on a show.
Aya. Oh, खाइदे त्यसको buff भाइ. खाइदे.
Going crazy with
खाइदे.
those
top push
hooks. He
top push
being
top push
cooking in the
top
kitchen, and
push.
it's
Lord.
showing Chronos. I mean, what a play coming in with this Franco pick.
Oh,
I was very skeptical, and he is changing my
skeptical?
mind for
It's
the
Crank,
first
bro.
time. A Franco pick changing my mind. It is working for them, and it's working really well. He is marking the right people. He knows who to hook and when to hook. He is using his bloody hunt on point
Yeah.
as well, taking off Lord Insane
Yeah.
3 times
Our
in
guys are
a
blushing,
row.
I know that.
That must rub salt on his wound, Chronos. I mean, Lord Insane
Tenno,
kind of
hook कस्तो
looking at
लाग्दैछ
you and
हो
using his patience a
के
little bit
भयो
right
आज
there.
क्र्याङ्कलाई बुट क्याम्पमा
I think
के
this
खुवाउँदैछ
is
हो हुक त के हो
he is
ओके
kind of losing his patience. Not gonna lie, right now, Fu creating the space that they need, taking away the attention. It's like a magic trick, but guess what? Corey QT goes in with the glorious
What?
pathway
Are
a
you
little
tripping,
too
Corey?
early. Only Sigmund
क्या
and
कर
Trance
रहा है
was
भाई
there, so
कुछ
zoning them
करना
off. That's
भाई
a big ultimate that's wasted. They
ए
can't
त्यस्तो ज्यादा
create the
मन हुँदैन
separation that they need from the front to back,
ओके
like Fu's looking for as well. And I think, Yumena, when the unexpected becomes the only rule, I think only
त्यो
legends will survive
मस्कोभको
here.
पर्क चाहिँ एउटा छ नि त लाइक ही क्यान स्प्लिट पुस एन्ड
Oh,
कम फर
very
द
well
ग्याङ्क एज वेल
said, Kronos. But I think right now, dads and sons need to play it a little bit
ओके यु
faster
क्यान गो
because
फर
they do have the
वे
Moskov on their side. He has
Breeze,
not
you could have
died
gone
even
for
once
marksman.
yet. He
चलो
can
ठीक
be
है
a
जा
saving
लॉर्ड
grace
स्टार्ट
for
कर
your
देते हैं
team
तो
because you have three
ओए
frontliners
ओए
coming in
ओए
from his side,
ब्रीज
and
ब्रीज
it ooh,
क्रैंक वन हुक
and it is
क्रैंक वन
looking
हुक
a
ओए
little bit difficult for Dads and Son, but I think they can
वो
come
तो त्यो
out of
बॉस
this,
देना
you
नहीं
know.
दिया
Mark big black crank.
ओ ओ
Sorry.
बिग ब्लैक क्रैंक
Excuse me, that's a really funny name, Kronos. I can't help it. It needs
हमने
to
Solo
play
लिखा
the
है
not
BBC of India.
BBC of India.
बीबीसी
Yes,
ऑफ
there we
इंडिया
go.
हमने किया
And
है
you do have the
नामकरण
Moscow on your side. Start playing around him because it's already 11 minutes onto the game, and we could potentially see a lot dance coming in Kronos.
Like crank lam engage
Yeah,
गर्नु
the
साह्रै
Lord
पर्छ
dance
because
with
there is a
Tango has
grok out
started.
here
Although it's hit the 12th minute mark, if I were them, I would kind of reset. But right now, Breeze doesn't have the purple, so about to back
गर्यो
off. But the Iron Book
अम्बो
connects. The Winter
बट
Crown is there.
विन्टर
He
क्राउन
goes for the Raging Sandstorm.
लॉर्ड
They pair it
इन्सेन
up with
इन्सेन
everything.
इन्सेन
He's
इज
gonna
गॉन
go to straight. The RW
अम्बो
is
ऊ मार्यो
dropped, but
इन्सेनलाई
completely misses. But this is the Invoker, the one
ओए
who's
जोइल
loaded.
डिप
But
अम्बो
Joy
नाइस
Deep here
विन्टर क्राउन
with the help of Winter Rage
नाइस
survives. But Big Black Crank comes in with his own. The chessboard is dropped. The pieces are going to
ओके
be
ओके ओके
torn.
चिल चिल चिल
One
चिल
after the
गाइस
other,
गाइस
they
चिल चिल
fall.
के भएको
Lord
छैन के
Insane
भएको
trades
छैन
for Sigmund and
only
Trent.
crank
So
is
of
down
course,
only crank
Fusion
is down
Prime are the ones that are
लॉर्ड
ahead.
इन्सेन इज
And
डाउन
after
अम्बो
all the
इन्सेनलाई त
space
उक्त
that is
एबीबी
created,
गर्देको
they're
छ त हौ
still not able to turn it into an advantage. Fusion
इन्सेन
Prime need to find how
फ्रेंकोफोबिया
to
ब्रो
convert these fights, how to convert these chances that the Franco is providing them into objectives. Because if you take a look, they are behind. And
फ्रेंकोफोबिया
Insane,
आई
he's not having a
रिमेम्बर
good
अस्ति
game, so they
सिक्किमको जुन
need
चाहिँ
to learn to
टुर्नामेन्ट भयो नि द
capitalize on that,
भोटेक्स वान
Yumana.
They
त्यसमा
really
पनि
do
इन
need to,
सेमी
and I
फाइनल्स आई
think
थिङ्क
Invokers
फ्युजन
IM2
प्राइमको
was quite
के भन्छ
clutch right there
क्र्याङ्कले
into the
फ्रेङ्कै
game
खेलेको
guys
थियो
because
ओए
Alpha, despite him going
ब्रिज
down, but wait a minute.
Oh, Tempest Ablaze. He's so low with the Spirit Destruction. Oh
ओ
my goodness,
बाचिस
along
भाइ
with that
बाचिस
Guardian's Barrier. It almost
आई
hit.
थिङ्क दे विल गो
It
फर लर्ड नाउ दे
almost
विल गो
hit.
फर
I
लर्ड
could
Oh,
taste it. I could
त्यस्तो गर्नु
smell
हुँदैन नि
it. You and
हौ
I
केटा हो
could smell what they
चिल
were
चिल
cooking,
ब्रो
but it was
चिज
so
चिल
close. But of
चिल
course, the
त्यस्तो गर्नु
Lord,
हुँदैन
10,000 HP,
हुकले
full the
छोड्दै लर्ड
distraction, they get
ओके
in.
ब्रिज
But the
ओके नाइस
Retribution, he
स्टिल
misses.
नाइस
Lord
स्टिल ब्रिज
Insane,
हो नि त
not
ओ
going for his
ब्रिज
Retribution,
ओके
and you
ओके
can
ओके
see
फाउको
why.
मर्ने दे
Although
फाउको
he
मर्ने
gets
दे
the
ओ
shut
ओ
down,
ओ
and this is the opening
भ्यालेन्टिना
that Fusion
नर्भस
Prime
ब्रो
kind of needed. Fu providing them the space, Fu providing them that opening. And I think you can see they're able to capitalize. The bot side is there as well. Power of Nature is there. Sigmund and Trance wants to go for the hook, but realizes this is not the right time. They got the Lord. It's a luminous one nonetheless. Going down the bot side, they might be looking to end this one.
I
End this
mean,
one? Nah, I
Sigmund and
mean,
Trance
go
and
for the
Fu
tier 2
for the
turrets.
side of Team Fusion Prime, I think they're doing an amazing job for their team because
Yes,
because
ma'am.
of
Prime
them
put the
they are
prime.
able to hold on.
Prime
And the
put the
launch
prime.
came
They
from
Doomla
very
mar, Doomla
clutch
mar.
right there. Kronos
Oh,
really,
Doomlai tan
really
na
needed
हो, Doomlai
for
tan.
Fusion Prime right here because they are
Extra हुनु
quite
न
behind on those
खोज्न.
objectives. This can heavily help them get those tower objectives
Okay,
for
okay,
their
okay. Wait,
side.
tier
But
2, tier 2,
Dad
tier
and
2,
Sons
guys,
need to
guys,
step
tier 2,
up
please,
on the
please, please.
table.
Go for
Lord
tier 2s.
Insane needs to
Play a little
stop
more
getting
aggressive
hooked
अब त लड छ
from
त.
either
Don't
side
go for
because he
kills.
is kind
Tier
of,
2.
just a little bit right there, Kronos.
Hey, they call it
Come
luck,
back,
but I
come
don't
back.
think this is luck indeed.
Come
If you're
back,
landing
tier
so
यता
many
हुँदैछ.
hooks, you got some sort of
Go
skill,
for
my
his
guy.
buff. Go for
Looking
his
to
buff.
pick people off. He might be even a fisherman, to be honest. He's just fishing every single one,
ला
hooking
माछावाला
them
अरे
in and around the
क्र्याङ्कलाई.
map.
कता हाट बजारको माछावाला अरे.
Be quiet is what
को
is happening
माछावाला जीजी.
around Moscow because he does have the damage. He is not able to get that opening for his side because Team Daz and Sons are getting chipped off
अम्बो फर्स्ट गेममै
quite a
14 मिनट
lot
15 अम्बो हेभी
by this
इन्सेन
piece
Oh
and
no!
इन्सेन
The Iron
ओके नाइस वान क्र्याङ्क he didn't
Oh
ult
no,
he
but at
didn't
the
ult
same
he
time, look
knows
at the back line. They
ला
connected with
ब्याकलाइनमा
arm charge, but everything thrown at them except the kitchen sink and the RWF.
ओए
But the
ओके
Tempest
ब्रिज
Blaze
ब्रिज
is
इज देयर
right on time, and Breeze wants to go.
ओके
He gets one, he gets the double.
किल
He's
किल किल
looking
किल
for the
किल किल
third. Seems like he's gonna get it, but
ब्रेस्टप्लेट
Wind of Nature
ब्रेस्टप्लेट
comes in
त्यसलाई
clutch
मार
at the
त्यहाँ
right
डुम्ला मार
time. They sacrifice Doom, but only for Breastplate to survive. But for
ओके
how
यहाँ चाहिँ
long?
मार्नु
The
सक्छस्
Desert
ओए
Tornado is
ओए
there.
फाउ
Spear of Misery connects.
बिस्तारी
Fu is able
बिस्तारी
to zone him
यो
out,
त
and
यो
Doom
त
buying
मर्छ
the time that he
हुक
needs. He gets hooked on. Sigmund and Trance
ये
is
बोय
on a
ओए
roll.
फाउ
He's on a
बिस्तारी
killing spree.
फाउ
Breeze
नो नो
looking
नो
like
नो
it is
ब्याक ब्याक
one.
ब्याक ब्याक
And Breastplate still somehow survives. And
अम्बो
oh my
insane
goodness,
lah to
dads and sons
ko
are
so to
living,
bro.
are breathing, but breathing down their necks are Fusion Prime as well, Humana.
Nah, man, this game
As
is so
they
wild.
played falling down on most of the top lane.
Yes,
What was
Yumina,
happening?
you are me.
Who was not ready to leave him and let him
खिलाइदिएको
go?
फुले
They
चाहिँ
want
अम्बु
that blood. They are becoming more and more
गो
confident
फॉर
because
लॉर्ड
they
गाइस गो
do
फॉर लॉर्ड
know that they are
वेव
on the
मैनेज
upper
गर लॉर्ड
hand
जा
right
लॉर्ड
now. I
जा
mean, look
लॉर्ड
at
जा
the
लॉर्ड
goal
जा
difference. They are
लॉर्ड
slightly
जा लॉर्ड
about to
It's
be up in less than 5
बासी खबरहरू
seconds.
सुनाइदिइबस्छ
But
10
let's
एक्ज्याक्ट
talk
भन्दै
about the initiations coming in from Franco right here,
हा
Kronos. I
हा
mean,
हा
Lord Insane, I'm
Oh,
not really sure how. Look at that. Just missed that
guys, look
slight
at the
inch
chat.
right there yet again. And if Lord Insane keeps falling off like that, they do not have someone else to dish out the
Franco
damage
was
because
involved
after
in
Lord
14 to
Insane falls
14
down, they
kills.
are quite marking
That
breastplate
pickup
off
was
the map
amazing Doomer.
despite
App is
keep up his
following
score
Jane
to
footsteps.
07, not
Rinchan
having
Lama,
yet
bro, नेपाली हो
would
त तिमी
fall
पनि.
into the hands of Dad
तिमी
and Sons
नेपालीलाई
right here
सपोर्ट
if
गर्दैनौ
we
आयुष प्रधान
manage
हेर
to
यहाँ
complete his itemization.
WFSNP
I mean, if we
लेट्स
could
गो
have a look at that,
W.
but Kronos, what do you think Dads and Sons should do right now? Because right
तिमी
now I
नेपालीको
think
खुट्टा
it's
तान्ने
just the
नभउ न
Moscow
अब.
or the Valentina that could save the
Breeze,
game
don't
with
do the same mistake
IMU.
again.
I
Don't do
think
the
right
same
now it
mistake.
comes down to Corey QT. Not gonna lie, he should create that separation
I don't want you
every
to waste
single
your ult for
time
nothing.
Sigmund and Trance gets a hook. He should flank from the side of the glorious pathway, cut off
अम्बो
Joy Deep so there's no
भन्दा
damage
गेम
dished
त
out,
हेभी
cut
भइदियो.
off Big Black Crank so that there's no damage dished out. Yes, you're gonna have Breeze and
Only one
Insane.
time.
Yes, he
That
could be the
also त्यो
sacrificial lamb. You can
यो
see he's got the
उसको
winter
उसबाट
crown as well.
I mean
So the difference could be there. But at the
यो
same time,
मस्कोको
Sigmund
अल्टिमेट.
not having the winter crown of his own means
Easy
that
lord
he's
guys,
bloody
easy
hunting
lord,
get
easy
cancelled
lord,
out. But
Kenchana,
sometimes Breeze is gonna
Kenchana.
take the
Guys,
story
don't
easy
fight,
peasy,
don't
lemon
fight guys,
squeezy.
retreat.
And they go in. This is the glorious
Okay,
path I was talking
but,
about. The Tempest of Blades comes out.
Corey
And they
Cutie.
get the kill. Lord
Alpha,
Insane, the
Lord
winter
Insane,
crown tries to
Lord
survive, but
Insane.
he go down.
Okay, Joy Deep, I
Eventually,
see
Joy
you,
Deep
I see
dies.
you, I
But
see
look
you,
at
Joy.
nature
Okay,
helping him survive as well,
okay,
one after
okay.
another.
Oh, त्यो
Nibiru
मर्यो,
is
Corey
the
Cutie,
one that's
Corey
dishing
Cutie
out the
मर्यो.
damage, and
Bro,
Invoker
end
should
it,
be next
end
on
it,
the
brother.
cutting board.
End
He
it.
gets taken down like a
Oh,
tomato, getting squeezed inside
God,
out, and oh my goodness, Dads and Sons,
oh,
nonetheless,
hey,
again
let's
cooking a
go,
pot
let's
of
go. End
Fusion
it, end
Prime,
it, end it,
and
man.
it
Can we
smells
end?
so
Can we
so.
end? Oh,
And
oh, oh.
take Sigmund in trance
Immortality
out
बना,
the
immortality
match. I
बना,
don't get
immortality
at this
बना.
point. He is the only one
Immortality
changing
बना
the
ना.
tables around, changing the tides,
Immortality
tipping
बना,
the
immortality
waves
बना.
for Fusion
Push, push,
Prime
push,
right
push,
here.
push.
And this
Oh,
is
oh,
going
oh,
to
yes,
be
let's
twisted
go, man.
one side
W,
of the
man.
Fusion Prime, Kronos.
WFSNP, go. Let's go, guys.
What a way
Let's
to end it.
go.
And
Let's
guess what,
go.
Yumina? We all forgot this is only game number 1 in a best of
Let's
5
go.
nonetheless.
Let's go. This is
So,
game number 1.
show
Oh my
respect.
god, Franco. Oh my god, crack. Let's go, man. एरा गेरा टिमसँग होइन है इन्सेनसँग है इन्सेन your friendly neighborhood streamer insane your idol insane got pocketed by crank कट्ठा पायो कट्ठा इन्सेनले आज कस्तो बजाउँछ होला इन्सेनले जिस्काउनु ब्रो ban Franco ban Franco putas oh oh fuck bro wait sorry whoever is watching sorry but what the F bro Franco MVP bro Franco MVP bro pocketed insane oh, I guess he only hooked insane like 4 or 5 times यो गेममा द्याट अल्सो इन स्पेसिफिक त्यो लर्ड फाइट्सहरूमा अब अब्जेक्टिभ उइसमा I want to see Insane's face right now. No worries, man. Celebration on the way. Okay. Insane noob हो अरे. Okay, okay. ABM लाई जय हराउनु सक्नुपर्ने नि. अहिले चाहिँ लाइक ABM इज द स्ट्यान्डर्ड इन्डियामा लाइक अब not it's not a cap but they have won bigger tournaments many tournaments होइन ET पनि छ but अहिले ABM ET they those are the teams that are spearheading Indian MOBA legends but bro this game के भयो what happened के भयो खोइ casting खोइ के भयो what is happening lag भएको मेरो ए आयो आयो आयो
No, that was an absolute banger game,
Bro,
ladies and gentlemen.
look at the chat. Look at the chat. Fusion
Was just the game
coordination is
number
much
1,
better.
and
Okay,
I was not
okay.
expecting
Bronze
to
well
see
deserved.
such a fabulous, such a blazing game coming in
Let's
from these
go,
two
Fusion
teams. Fusion
Prime.
Prime definitely
Didi.
expecting the unexpected things they showed
that beautiful, amazing setups
Cap
coming in from Franco.
missing.
And to be honest, I was quite surprised, not to be offended, because whenever you see
Franco
a Franco
deserves the
going to be
MVP.
that big in a tournament, I was
That also he was
way as
only
well
hooking the
shocked,
hyper.
man. I was way
And
speechless,
remember,
and
every time like
it felt like my
one time he hooked insane त्यो lord fight त्यो last lord fight हुनु अगाडि he hooked insane but he didn't ult because doomहरू त्यहीँ थियो. That was a good micro coming out from him. And उसले ultimate चाहिँ लास्टमा उसलाई चलायो. I mean that Moscow. Bro,
soul left the body for a moment,
हम
though.
भी क्या कम है भाई, हम भी क्या कम है.
For his
Two more games, guys.
psychological aspects
The draft
in
was good.
terms of
The
एक
what's
मिनट
draft
going
was
to
गाइस,
good.
happen.
I like the
कुछ
draft.
आवाज नहीं जा रही है कुरमा, तुम्हारी स्क्रीन फंसी हुई है स्कोर बोर्ड पे ही, कोई आवाज नहीं जा रही है, कुछ नहीं जा रहा है.
What? Big Boss. ला बिग बॉस पे बोले त. Why why is everyone quiet? Bro,
So yeah, I think given the fact that it's gonna be an exciting next game as well, it could be the one that could
are
make
they
it or
gonna ban
break it for
Franco?
dads and sons. And
People,
for the side of what they're
Franco.
gonna be looking for, is this the way they
Will they
want to
let
go?
Crank's Tigrel
And
open?
will dads and sons kind of ban out that Franco as well? I'm
Yes,
not sure,
sir.
guys. What do you guys think?
I think they are gonna ban
I
Franco,
mean,
man.
they should
That
probably
hook,
ban out that
I
Franco
mean,
because he was the one, in my
that were
opinion,
those hooks
turning
were
down
not
the
fluke,
tides,
man.
setting down
Seriously,
the waves
because
for the
look,
Fusion
look, look.
Prime, and
He was
all the
only
members
hooking
were just
Alpha,
riding
the
along the
hyper.
waves. And
That also
just
during
to be
the
honest,
Lord fights,
I am
when the
quite
Lord
crazy
fight
because
was about to happen.
every time Insane went to that team fight, he was
दामी चाहिए
having
Fusion
that
Prime को team
fear, the
for real.
trauma.
I had
Is
faced him once in
Franco is
one tournament
having
and
his
they gave
ultimate
us
or not, guys? Please say
hell.
me. And all of the people were just too
God yeah
engaged in the
goes.
team fight,
Nam
marking
and
down
Z
that Beatrix
actually
along with that Eve, and they
like
completely lost that this
not
Franco had his
god
ultimate
level,
and he
but
was
we
popping
are
it
trying to
right on
improve. We are
point.
trying to
So you
learn
for
from
the
others.
game
We
too,
are
what
trying
are
to
your
teach
insights, like
others.
what dads and sons should do?
Yeah,
Because as of now, Fusion
tournament
Prime
में
taking
बेटी
down
हो.
the lead, and if
It's okay.
if Dads and Sons lost this
It's
on
okay.
one more game, it would be a total havoc for them,
You can be
because
these two men.
with that,
Just grind hard,
Fusion
harder,
Prime
harder,
will be just
harder.
reaching for a match point, though. For the game number two, what are your suggestions, though?
I could smell the
Guys, you
Franco
remember
ban
this?
coming in from the side.
You remember this guy, this यो होस्ट छ नि सासुके भन्ने. यो मान्छेको चाहिँ लाइक आम्बो यस्तो दामी छ कि कास्टिङ चाहिँ अब फेदर स्पोर्ट्समा हेर कि हिन्दीमा कास्ट गर्छ कि लाइक महाभारतहरू खेलेको जस्तो हुन्छ नि त्यस्तै छ अब कास्टिङ चाहिँ अब आम्बो हिन्दीको चाहिँ अब द वर्ड प्ले हि डज द क्यारेक्टर हि चुजेस त्यो पर्टिकुलर रेफरेन्सेस हि डज आम्बो ओपी छ नि.
The team dads and sons, but an answer for Fusion
Okay,
Prime.
draft phase. Guys, two more
Well, I
games.
totally agree with you,
Do the
Yumina.
draft
They
well.
definitely need a
That
new
draft was pretty
strategy, a
good.
new
Do
thoughtful,
this draft
or
well.
maybe they need to
But will they
overcome
ban
the
Franco?
draft, the Franco haunting era,
Guys, will they ban
especially. But
Franco?
moving
Will
on
they
to
ban
now, this
Franco?
is the game number two, Northeast Cup, a best of five
Franco
series
ban?
played between dads and sons, with a caged Fusion Prime.
Insanely
This is the
Franco ban
game
गर्यो.
number two,
Oh,
fighting for the final between state representative
bro,
for the
remember,
Meghalaya
Ambo
casters.
Franco
To
is
take
not
it
even
away.
in meta हुन्छ नि meta picks
Oof,
हरू हुन्छ नि.
it was an
They ban
exciting game
Franco.
number one,
Ambo.
but guess what, you man, you forgot that even Doom can pull out his own Franco.
Nah, man,
And
not like rank.
but oh my goodness, him off first
मैले
place,
game नै
first
delete
ban
गरेँ, just
coming in
taking
from
a
the other
small
side. They
break.
do not want to deal with this
Yes,
Franco
sir. I mean, they
whatsoever.
don't
And
want
of
to
course,
face
Sigmund
against
and
Franco
Trance,
again.
throwing it
Game
back to
delete
Sigmund
नगर न.
Freud, the founder of
Delete चाहिँ
psychoanalysis,
नगर
indeed,
न.
playing that
त्यतिकै राख.
psychological game over here, winning that
It
mental
happens.
warfare that we spoke about
म पनि
earlier,
त्यही फेजमा
before
छु
game one
अहिले.
even started. You man, I think that's what
It
it's come
happens to
down
all
to
of
so
us.
far. And right now,
Okay.
I think
Franco ban गर्यो अब को
definitely on the
गर्छ?
front
Ling.
foot, Fusion
Okay,
Prime.
Khalid.
They are on the front foot, and like I said, Kronos, I could smell the Franco ban coming in, because let's be honest, if you do not have an answer, and if you think that even if it's an 80 to 20 chance right here. You do not want to take that 20% chance on your side, because let's be honest, we are talking
Excuse me.
about the finale here
Hmm.
between these two teams.
It was not 80 to
Only
20,
one will
Yumina.
be able to
It was like
represent their
60 to
state,
40,
and we have
60%
seen
hook.
Team Fusion Prime coming up with new
Literally like
moves
70%
every
or just to
second. They need to step up, they
Okay,
need
okay,
to
guys, chill,
start
chill, chill.
thinking
Let's be serious.
differently this time around, because they did have the game plan on their hands last
Okay,
match. They
will
did
they go
have
for? I
those
think
micro plays,
crank
but
गर्ले
they were
alpha
not
लिँदा हुन्छ
able
अब
to have an answer
लिङ
to the
लियो भने पनि
initiations
ब्रिजको
coming
comfort
in
pick
from Fusion, or
अनि
maybe come out with a new strategy this time around, Kronos.
keep it simple.
Yeah,
म त
I
त्यही
think
भन्छु क्या
looking
like you
to
don't have
go
to
for a
pick
different
त्यस्तो
strategy
heroजहरू
might be
keep it
ban out the
simple, keep
Khalid,
it
which kind of created
अब
separation.
not too much
Ban out the
sophisticated
Franco, which was the pickoff. So I think Dads and Sons are playing
comfort
out of the
picksहरू
hands of
priority
Fusion Prime
गर्नु
right now. Of course,
मेटा
Chip is a
भन्दा
respect ban that has to be given to the other side. So taking it off if you're the red side right now. And I think
guys, 2
Fusion
more games
Prime
guys, come on, state finals.
banning out the Suyo, banning out the Fovius. The final ban on their side definitely
Nice
gonna
man,
be
Gato
the
again.
Gatot
I
Gacha. They're
think
not gonna
Fusion Prime
change
is gonna go
anything.
for Ling again.
Leaving no stone unturned means that they do not want to change their game plan. And I think why fix what's not broken for the side of Fusion Prime,
Excuse
right?
me.
I do agree. I mean, they are looking quite confident as well, because let's be honest,
And
confidence was showing
happy Diwali to you
last
guys,
match
eh?
coming in from the side of Fusion Prime. And this time around,
Stay safe.
maybe start practicing a little bit patience,
Use
Chronos, because
friendly
Dads and Sons were
firecrackers.
losing their composure, because they were kind of
Facts.
initiating recklessly,
You crank
knowing
the
that they
easy
do not
playing.
have the
Yes.
resources onto their
Look, the
side.
previous match crank got
Ooh, the
MVP.
link
Crank ले चाहिँ फ्र्याङ्कोले चाहिँ MVP पाएको छ.
coming in right off
And they
the
banned
bat from
Franco's.
Dads and
They banned
Sons this
Franco.
time around. They
Crank is
are not
playing.
going to go ahead and pick
Crank
that
Sigmund
alpha
in
yet
transबाट
again.
खेल्दैछ.
Maybe it just did
God CD
not
is on
work
big black
for
crank.
Insane this last time around. Maybe he's more comfortable playing those assassin heroes, Chronos. We are not really sure.
You know what?
There is no
Ling is
difference between
dominating the
यो
meta
हाम्रो
right
ब्रिज
now
र
as a jungler.
इन्सेनमा
Can
क्या.
split push,
इन्सेन
has
इज
the
गुड इन
burst damage,
असासिन्स
can
होइन.
get
ब्रिज
that
पनि इज
snowball
भेरी
going
गुड
in
इन
for his
असासिन्स.
side. Of course, he's
अब
relying on the
he's
purple
not
buff, but
bad
in the
उयो
hands of Lordy
फाइटर्सहरूमातिर. He
Insane,
is very
I
good, but
feel like this
I
Ling
feel
will
like
be a different
ब्रिज
story. But
को
on the other
राम्रो
side, they
पोटेन्सियल चाहिँ
gave
असासिन.
Matilda Alpha combo. That
Okay, Matilda
airlines,
Alpha.
that has been a problem in the land of Dawn thus far. Not only in the Northeast Cup, but every single competition known to mankind for Mobile Legends 5v5.
Drax.
Indeed, for ML, it's
Easy
been a
playing,
problem.
that's the
In the
tank.
rank games, it's been a problem. In the scrims, it's been a problem. And I think they're looking to answer back quite extensively.
Drax फाउचे छ.
I've said it before,
पहिलाको लाइनअपै हो यो,
did
but
pull it off previous
ड्र्याक्स
game.
र उयो चाहिँ
Maybe
छैन.
Dads and Sons can
रेस्टलेस.
pull it off this time.
रेस्टलेस इज
They could pull it off this time, but
Restless
they
is
do have the Matilda on their
replaced by
side,
Breeze
Chronos.
होइन, and the
She
Drax is replaced by
can
Joydeep.
get you out of that realm when manipulation.
Wanna
At
see his
least
Haya.
one
I
person, and
I guess
that
not,
would
sir.
be
He
the
picked
alpha, because we
your
do
alpha.
know that he is the one who is going to go ahead and engage. Ooh, really nice pick coming in. The Edith getting locked on from the side of
Ambo,
Fusion Prime.
राम्रो pick
I'm
गरेको त.
surprised no one is picking out the high lows this time around. Dads and Son going in with
They
the
are banning
Ruby.
Chow again. That's a
Very
nice ban.
sustainable. I think she is going to go on to the
I
gold
think
position, so
यो
maybe they are not
alpha को
going to
against
go with
the like
a late game
मेजहरूमा चाहिँ like
composition for their
backline मा
side.
हो
Have
क्या.
the link. You do have
I
an
guess
E.
it's gonna
They
be a
just
यो रुबी चाहिँ problem हुन्छ यो
they
ड्राफ्टमा
just
अब.
need
Alpha
maybe a Tigreal Chronos could work really well with the
Pakistan
composition coming
number
in for
1.
Dad and Sons.
Yeah, I like
In Kalam
I like the
Jindabad.
Tigreal that could
Wanna
come in
see
from
his
the side of
Haya.
Dads and Sons.
I hope
Indeed, it
we'll
could
see
work
his
well
Haya.
with
Best
that
of
kill
5
box,
हो.
that
एउटा
chessboard, like
गेम
you
फ्युजन
talked
प्राइमले
real well
जितिसक्यो. This is the
manipulation.
second game.
You have the Don't Run Wolf King. You have the Rubies. I'm offended as well.
Oh, they
to
banned
keep them
Tigreal.
in
Nice
check, to
ban.
keep them within that kill box
Okay.
once again. And if you add that with the implosion, it could be too much. It could
Coach,
be good.
welcome.
Getting banned out once again from the side of Fusion
Faramis or
Prime. So you
Angela?
don't want to give Dads and Sons any advantage. And of course, taking off the
It
Faramis
will be
means
interesting.
that they
Oh,
want to get
Faramis.
that mid lane prize.
Okay, they
want to
banned
win these
Faramis. They
team
knew.
fights nonetheless.
Pekka, they knew.
And right now, Fusion Prime will be looking to pick up something for themselves in the form of
They
a
knew, sir. They
marksman. I
knew.
would say maybe go for a Beatrix that's really good against this
इन्सेनले पनि
stationary Eve,
तिम्रोबाट
or
कोचिङ
maybe
लिन्छ
even a
क्या.
Moskov that could be a
Now,
problem
coach.
against this Ling.
They banned
So
Faramis.
these are the two picks they should probably go down. But yeah, they go
Oh,
for the Moskov for that split push.
Okay.
We
I
still
like
have
it.
the Vexana and the
I like a
Aurora to
Moskov
pick up
against
onto
Ling.
their side. Chronos can be a lot of
Pekka,
help for the kind
tell
of
me
team
about the
opposition
first
coming in,
game.
she has the range
First game
Vixana
Momporio.
would be really good for the side of Team Fusion Prime
Oh,
right here because
Franco MVP
Aurora
Franco
on that
Momporio.
real world manipulation, not really sure about that. But for the side of Team Dads and Sons, they are going to go with the Kaja pick.
Ooh, I like the Kaja. I like the Kaja. I'm not gonna lie. I like this Kaja because
Malam.
it's paired up with the Beatrix first of all. So of course you have that burst damage. You have them to keep in place with the I'm offended from the Ruby. It's a single pick off with the team crowd control that you get along with the RWM with the
Thank
split push
the
that'll
hook
come in the
god.
burst damage from
Yes,
the
sir.
Beatrix. So they're checking all the boxes.
Kaza
A
pick.
little
Oh
old
my
school,
god.
you can call it from Dads and Sons. This is like M4 kind of draft in my
Varsa.
opinion, where it is good, but oh my
Way.
goodness. Where did they pull this one from?
What?
The Farsa in
Wow,
the
bro.
mid lane.
Varsa pick.
Gonna be a problem on the
Oh,
other side indeed. Because
bro.
it's a good counter to the Eve.
Best of 5. Yes,
But
sir.
the
It
Ling is
is
gonna have
best
a
of 5.
field day. So they're gonna be looking to keep this Ling in check with the Alpha. But the Farsa could be a make it or break it, a little overzealous from the side of
Maker or
Fusion
breaker है
Prime.
ना, it's gonna be
Gambling a
the
little too
maker.
much on that one pick,
Sup
I
sup
think,
बोल
Yumena.
Kronos, sup बोल.
I was
क्या बक रहा
50-50
है?
about the Farsa pick as well because you do have the link. You even have the judgment.
Nah,
We
man.
will have to see because we were quite skeptical about the Franco pick as
Okay,
well last time around, but they played
Sedi
around
को
it
positioning राम्रो
really
थियो Eve
well.
को.
I mean, Team Fusion Prime is known for their creativity and new ideas coming in for their side. And let's be honest, dads and sons, this
In
in the
his
land of
comfort
Dawn right
pick.
now.
Hey, we are indeed, Yumena. We get in straight away, no questions asked, not wasting any time, because of course it's game number 2. Dads and Sons on the blue side this time around. Fusion Prime on the red. Looking to make this 2-0 our Fusion
One
Prime,
thing
but
in
of
a
course
चाहिँ
Dads and
early
Sons
game
looking
चाहिँ
to
त्यो
make that
avoid
comeback.
गर्नुपर्छ
We
like
want to see
they
it go down to
invade a
game
lot.
5. It's
They
predicted by
try to
every single
take
person.
your creeps
Game 5
insanely.
indeed, and this could be the start of it. If they Dads and Sons get that
Okay,
comeback,
this
and you
time
can
they are
see
not doing that
Dumont is zone
because
away.
alpha
Big
हो
Black
त.
Crank on the Farsa. They have the
Understandable.
high ground for
Because
both
अघि
the
लिङ्क
teams,
खेल्दा पुरा
Yumena,
इन्भेट
but
गर्नु
only a
खोज्दै
matter
थियो.
of time to see who will
एउटा
start
क्रिप
getting
त
the
लोगे
advantage.
पनि
You can see the
बटको.
Void Crystal
अहिले त
trying to
alpha
do
छ.
some damage to Sigmund
They
and
need to
Trance, and
respect
they get
alpha.
the Lethal Wanderer as well, Dads and Sons. So it's a good start to their game.
Is quite indeed a good start. Also, really fast rotations coming in from the side of
Welcome
Dads
to
and
the
Sun
stream,
as
guys.
well,
Please leave a
despite
like.
a Matilda
This
onto the
is a
side of
watch
Fusion
party
Prime. I was
of the
kind of
state
expecting the
finals.
rotation to be a
I'm your
little bit
host,
faster for the side of Fusion Prime
Dionys.
because we do know she does have those guiding
It's
wings,
Dionys, not
but
Dinochus, not
Invoker doing
Dinosaur,
a
not
really
Dio.
phenomenal
It's
job
just Dionys.
keeping Matilda out of the
Oh,
map
भने त.
and the mid river this time around. Really necessary,
अँ
but
Okay,
Insane
Insane is
made a
down.
mistake over there.
अलिकति.
Tempest of Blades is forced out. He has to get out of harm's way.
I don't
And I
think.
think that mistake came in trying to get that creep, but kind
Nah,
of
nah, nah.
missing out as well. He's
But
going out. Oh, he
the
got a
good
little
thing.
Folks, but I think this is the nerves that's hitting in Yumena. The nerves of being in a state final, and it's the nerves of trying to represent your state. Of course, state pride on the line as well. Hashtag state pride in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Hashtag
of course, the turtle is
state
up,
pride,
and it looks
na?
like Breeze
Hashtag
is the one that's
Nepali
gonna get
pride,
started.
Goru. Gorkha
we
pride.
might see a potential Turtomish coming in, but I'm not really sure. I
Fau
don't
is level
think Team Dads
3.
and Sons
कसरी?
want to be contesting it, but looks like I'm wrong, Kronos.
Oi!
Oh, but Doom
What?
steals
No,
it.
man.
Oh my goodness, Breeze kind of mistimed the down. The Divine Judgment comes in, and you can see they're throwing
Aya.
everything. Tempest of Blades
होइन
goes
होला
up.
हौ
They
केटा
get
हो.
one, they get two, they get
How
three.
you
They want to
missed.
get the fourth. Sigmund and Trance using the guiding wind. That extra bit of shield helping him survive the mobility as
Retreat
well.
थिएन र
He got
ब्रिजकोमा?
lucky with the quantum charge even.
Wait.
And you can't say luck
No,
more
guys.
than that because, of course, Sigmund and Trance had a good game one. But look at that.
I'm
They're
a mid
chunking
push
down the
भएको.
mid lane, and it's not even 3 minutes. Breastplate wants
No,
to get
man.
it, and they do.
L.
And oh my goodness, within 3 minutes, they get the mid lane tier 1, cracking open the jungle of Fusion Prime, already putting them on the back foot.
That was a great advantage for Team
अलिकति
Dads and
रस
Sons.
गरे
They
नि टोटल
needed it. They
लेभल
needed it
4 पुगेको थिएन
really,
एक्सपी
really
लेनरहरू.
bad this time around because we did see what happened last match once they started to lose that early game advantage on their side. They do need to maintain that early 4-minute advantage because you do have a link on your side. You need to snowball him quite a lot for him to, get online onto the table.
Chill
They
bro,
are
chill.
already on 10k gold right here. 10 get some blood on Breeze, but Woo!
RWM, Tempest of Blades goes up. Breeze
Nah,
next to the
man,
one. He
Breeze.
gets taken down. Killing spree in the hands of Invoker. Along with the Feathered Airstrike used quite early. But ignoring that completely, the side of
Eve
Dads and
gonna be a
Sons,
problem,
they
bro.
realized the Alpha Chargers used quite early. So
Eve त्यस्तो
making the
famous
most out
छैन
of the
कि, but
opportunity. Dads and
looking
Sons
at
looking to dominate this
Philippines,
game. The
Indonesia, bro,
same
this
way they
Eve is
played the
really...
previous time around. Sigmund and Trance was able to give his team needed. But not this time around. He's playing a lonely Matilda. Yes, you have the Circling Eagle. But I think it's not as effective as the Iron Hook coming in from a Franco.
Chill, guys, chill. Don't
I
worry,
do
don't
agree, and
worry.
Kronos, I'm going to
Kenchana.
say it right off the bat. I think it's the Eve for me.
Hoga,
Kronos,
hoga.
I'm going to say it right off the bat. I think it's the Eve for me that's making the difference. It was the Eve, the last match, making a difference for the side of Fusion Prime. It is the Eve pick again for Dads and Son making the
No.
difference because the RWM,
Just farm
they
Joydeep,
do not have an answer. Sure, the Team
3k
Dads and
gold lead.
Sons is looking
Ktim छैन,
quite
कतिम छैन
stronger
gold lead.
compared to Fusion Prime right here.
Ktim छैन gold lead.
Yeah, they get the purple started from the side of Fusion Prime, but oh my goodness, they get the pick off.
Mega
The flicker, Divine Judgment from Doom,
lag.
kind of
यो
messed off
पनि हार्यो.
camera indeed. But of folks, and this is why you say, if
Nah,
you're a good
don't,
player,
don't,
you look
don't,
at the
don't,
map. If you're not looking at the map. That's what happens to you, and that's what happened to the side of Fusion Prime's Sigmund and Trance. Surrenders Apathy missing this time around from Breastplate, and they're looking to take advantage, coil up, and try to pick up this victory.
Okay, Breeze is farming up. Mathi alikati bump.
Dads and Sons doing
Just
pretty
play
good. They
safe
are
for now,
looking pretty
guys.
good
Just
this
play
time
safe.
around. I mean, even the Ruby is
Chill,
doing
chill,
a
chill.
great
Ktim
job
छैन
with
gold
those
gold lead.
locations
Ktim
that
छैन.
I have
One good
defended,
gank.
coming in on point. Really liking the patience and the calmness that Team Dads and Sons are known for. They are showing it this time around. They are not chewing more than they can bite. They
एउटा
are
फ्रन्ट लाइन
taking
हुनु
fights
पर्थ्यो
that
जस्तो
they
लाग्यो
know
मलाई
they
यो
can
गेम.
win, and I think that is what
मटिल्डा
was
क्रस गरे
lacking
जस्तो लाग्यो.
last time around, and this time they are stepping up onto the table.
They should have
Really
gone for
liking
Eve
the
हुन्छ नि.
rotations coming in from Doom right
ओए
here.
no
Ooh, circling eagle.
no back
Yeah,
back.
I think they're just waiting, right? I
Let
think the
them
go
let them
from
take
Doom
this. Let
comes
them
in
take
when he
this.
has the
अलिकति
flicker.
सेफ खेल.
You've seen it. It's 6 minutes into the game.
चान्स
The
पाउँछ
flick
पर्छ.
onward, the Earth Shatter as well. But meanwhile, on the top side, Lord Insane able to get that split push going. So all tier ones from the side of Fusion Prime are down. But is their mental down as
What's
well? That's
happening
the
in
big
the chat?
question.
What just happened right now?
Back,
अभी
and they
थोड़ा
are kind of showing
वो
some
चल रहा है.
hesitation to initiate, because we did see Big
थोड़ा
Black
सा
Frank using that feathered airstrike
लो चल रहा
when
है.
it was not
ओए
needed
फाउ नो
actually, because
मैन.
there was none. Oh,
Oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about. He had the flicker, and he knew he wanted to make the play, and he made it indeed. And oh my goodness, the RWM is taking one after the
Matilda
other.
Alpha.
Turret structures
Alpha
after
is a
turret
good pick,
structure, claiming real estate for
but
free.
यो
And I think if
जोइदीपलाई
he
फार्म
lived
गराउनु मन छ.
wherever he's living, he looks like he has a lot of
How much
land
goal
indeed,
difference?
because in the land of Dawn, he's taking out
5
neutral objectives one after the other. And that is
6k
the
जस्तो
play
रहेछ.
style
6
that is
7k.
there, about having discipline, about having experience,
Comeback
and that's what the side of
Let's
Dads and
hope,
Sons
man.
bring in.
Let's
And of
pray.
course, Fusion Prime have the
Let's
experience as
pray.
well.
Inshallah,
But this is the
comeback
early
हुन्छ.
snowball effect we like to see come in from
Joydeep
strong
is
teams, from
Joydeep
teams
मरेको छैन
that are no
अहिलेसम्म. That is the good thing.
strangers to how to
Marksman मरेको
control the
छैन gold
game.
laner. Let's hope he can do
exactly.
something.
And we did see Team Dads and Sons, changing up
तर
their
प्रायोरिटी
strategy
चाहिँ यो
quite
इभ
a
हो.
bit. They
कम्बो
are playing this match really
इभलाई पक्रिनु
objective
सक्नुपर्छ.
focused. They are not picking off unnecessary fights like we did see coming in last match. And I think it's
Okay,
working
Doom
really,
again.
really well for this side. But wait a minute, Kronos.
Yeah, Flicker, Divine Judgment with the conceal. I told you about it, Yumena. Doom is just waiting for the Flicker, waiting to see his prey, waiting to see who's alone, who's lonely. Just goes in, picks them off. They have the damage along with the Beatrix. Pairs them up one after the
एल
other.
भइदियो त यो गेम त के भयो केटा हो.
0-3-0, Breeze 0-2-0, Sigmund 0-1-0. Everyone's gone down except
Melt.
for Joydeep, and I think he should be next as Breeze goes in with the Spear of Alpha after the RWM was dropped, so they get 2 in return. They take tier 2 structures, claiming free real estate once again, picking beautiful
If
team
priority
fights,
दिनु पर्थ्यो.
one after the other. The discipline that Dads and Sons are showing seems
But
to
they
have
are playing
come
well this
from the fact that
यो
their
गेम. राम्रो
grandpa
खेल्दैछ.
probably whipped them into shape with those belts that we like to see in our childhood, Yumena. And I think right now Dads and Sons showing
Zuxin was
level
open in draft,
in the
होइन.
game, showing that the
Zuxin
first
was
game
open,
might
but
have been
the
a
thing is,
fluke, and
Kaza
the
is
first
cooking for
game
the team.
was just a
Kaza,
mistake that
they
they
are
made, and they're
whole
not
team is
gonna
playing well
repeat
this.
that.
भने त इन्सेनको
Not
यो
really
कम्फर्ट
sure
पिक हो नि
about
त
the grandpa whipping them with the bell, but Doom definitely whipping them with that,
I don't think
you know,
Zuxin was a good
with
choice
that
against Ling
honor
र यो
coming.
Hey, you
Eve.
caught on. You caught on.
Plus
Hey,
there is a
I
Kaza.
am not. I know I'm not that smart, but
Kaza
I
त
am
लास्ट पिक
smart,
भएको हो
Kronos. I mean, I
तर
did get your
I don't
joke
think
right there.
against Ling
Doom
र
doing a
यो
phenomenal
Eve को
job,
against Zuxin
and
will
I
work.
think I'll have to give
It
it to
may
Cody
work,
Cutie right
but
there. Really
support यो
great
के
IM
भन्छ
offended coming on point and good follow-up coming in
सपोर्ट
from Invoker right
छानिरहेको
there
थियो नि
with
त
his real
क्राइन्टले
world
मटिल्डा
manipulation. Turn the tides completely for the sides of Danielson. Look at the scoreboard, Kronos. 9-0. This is
अनि हो
not something that
0 मा
we
छ त
expected to see after the last match
अगेन
coming in from Fusion Prime. But wait a
Oh
minute, Kronos.
my, he
अब
gets
त
the
गोल्डी
pick
हेभी
off.
भइरह्यो
Sigmund
नि
and Trance didn't have the guiding wind. Didn't even use the circling eagle. The Lord pushing down the mid lane. The inhibitor
नो
is
ब्रो
gone. The top
आई
inhibitor.
थिंक
Fu went in
द्याट्स
for the
एल
onward. The I'm offended gets the kill. The double kill on towards breastplate. Tempest of Blades goes up, but Breeze with the Spear of Alpha trying to survive. It's a triple. He's looking for the Maniac, and he might want to get it. Doesn't have the minions. Renner's apathy could be used any single second, and yes,
Nah,
it
man.
goes.
They
But oh
lost
my
this
goodness,
game.
just a little bit of a range shortage, and you can see right now they want to get the base. He has the Renner. He might be able to end the game, and they do in a disciplined
Ooh,
fashion, not giving away
we
even a single
rushed to
kill on the
draft.
other side,
Rushed
not
भयो
giving away a
ड्राफ्टमा
single turret. And oh my
मटिल्डा
goodness, you can
अल्फा
see 12 to
इज
if
प्रायोरिटिज
anyone had a doubt of how Dads and Sons will play the series
बट टु बी
after the
अनेस्ट
first
यो
game,
ड्याड्स एन्ड
I
सन्स दामी
bet
खेल्यो
your
यो गेम
mouths are shut right now.
जस्ट
Cause
बिकज
did they
यो
show
इन्सेनको
up?
कम्फर्ट
Did
पिकै
they
हो
turn up? And oh my
एन्ड
goodness,
प्लस
did
द
they
काजा
play
प्लेड रेली
an
वेल
absolute fabulous game with a fantastic performance indeed, Yomena.
कट्ठा पाइदियो
Really,
केटाहरूले चाहिँ
really a
जिरोमा राखिदिएको
fantastic performance coming in from the side of Dad and Son,
ब्रो
and the whipping joke is still in my head because Doom was certainly whipping that Edith off the map. He was, you know, kind of taking off
यस
the
सर
front
फोर
liner, the total
चोकोज
front
वाट टु
liner
डु
that
सर
team
इट्स 1-1
Fusion Prime had on the table. And what can you do after Edith is
इट्स
not
लेभल्ड
present on the map? You cannot really take a
Many
1v4
people were
fight with
saying it will
such
be a clean
limited
sweep
opposition coming in from
by
the
this
side
side
of
of
Dad
Dads and
and
Son.
Sons. Really well played, very objective, focused, and it
But
worked
kudos to
really
your
great
Dads
on
and
their
Son. They
side.
played really well this
Indeed,
game.
yet again on his assassin pick, he looked very comfortable. I think they
Insane
really
को
picked
चाहिँ
the
यही हो क्या
strategy from
कम्फर्ट पिक दिनु हुँदैन उसलाई
It
डोन्ट गिभ
wasn't just
कम्फर्ट पिक
strategy,
गाइस
Yumena. I'm gonna
लर्न
say it
फ्रम इट
again.
लर्न
It
फ्रम
was
इट
not
लर्न फ्रम इट
just strategy.
लु लु लु
It
केटा हो
was an absolute brilliant disciplined
0-0
performance
MM
that
सिल्भर
came in from
ड्र्याक्स
Dads and
अलिकति
Sons.
यो उयो
Not
भयो
every
भाइ
day you get to see
गोल्ड डिफेन्स ज्यादा
someone
भयो
as chaotic as
वान
them.
काजा
And I think
अल्ट
we've said it time and again. They are
सबै
one of the most
वाइप
chaotic
भयो
teams in this
लाइक
entire
सस्टेनै गर्नु
Northeast
सकेन
Cup.
ड्यामेज
But to pull off a
बिकज द गोल्ड
disciplined
डिफेन्स वाज
performance like
सच
that, I think they've been listening.
लास्टमा
I
कति
think they've
6K
been
8Kहरू
watching
भयो अन्त
how they should get better. And of course, looking at this performance, I have a feeling this is
दे
probably
गट
the
म्याड फ्रम
start
प्रिभियस
of
म्याच
that
अरे अनि
comeback from Dads and Sons. Joydeep didn't get taken down. He was playing a good Moskov, but the space wasn't provided by his team, and they got tunnel visioned to the fact that they need Sigmund to give that
डोन्ट
opening
रस ब्रो
while Fu
मटिल्डा
was just targeted one after the other. And seems like the alpha is not working out for both these teams so far, Yumena. So you think they should just scrap it, fight for the Fanny,
हारेको छैन
fight
नि
for the
कहाँ
Ling,
हार्यो
and
1-1
fight for the
भयो इट्स बेस्ट
Hayabusa.
अफ 5
Who cares about the
इट्स बेस्ट
anti-meta
अफ
that
5
comes into the alpha?
चिल
Who cares
चिल
about the anti-meta that comes into the Bane? Just pick what's working, pick your
Only
heroes,
play
get
Franco.
to your comfort
Okay,
zone, and
sir.
just show us some flashy plays.
I think I did mention that around the draft phase as well, but we have Sasuke back with us. Sasuke, what do you have to say about the second match?
The second match, I'll just say one thing, and I'm going to offend many of them. Who are your daddy and who are your sons in with that
What?
12-0 score, Kronos?
Hey,
TLTG
I'll be
is
honest.
good,
He
Kronos.
showed Fusion Prime who you should call daddy. And in this time, I bet it was Doom. So on the other side, they'll be looking to see, hey, they banned our
Doom played
Franco.
really well, man.
Should we ban Daddy Doom? I don't know. The big DD in the chat, folks. That's what we're gonna call him from now on.
Not going
The
to
big
back.
DD definitely dealing some insane damage, man. And technically, the Kaja,
क्रोनसले
I
च्याट
had
पढ्दैछ
this
क्या
in
हो
my mind, like once this
अँधेरो मुख
matches
बनाए
went
त के
have been
भनिदियो
used, they could probably fight down
बिग डग
because it won't be available
Look at
till the
Insane
next
fan,
100
bro.
seconds or
Insane has a
90
crazy
seconds
amount of
too.
fan.
But there was real one
To
manipulate.
be
So they had
Sasuke
other
Kumar
things
time.
in their hands to stop down the
Arey,
incoming aggressions come from the Fusion Prime, and that was a way to blast. And
back. What the
really, in the
heck?
first game, everyone from the dads and sons were afraid from the ultimate coming in from Franco. This time, that divine judgment, that doom, whipping down those slashes over to the each member
बुलाकी
of
लाउने
Fusion Prime.
caster
So
छ त
you go ahead and just let it out your
होइन नि भाइ दिस
speculations, like
caster
what
एज अ
your
होस्ट यो
predictions
राम्रो
could
छैन
be
कि
for the
बट
game
यसको
number three,
हिन्दी
because
कमेन्ट्री इज
I'm really
टु
excited
लेजिट
how these games are turning off as of now.
के हो केटाहरूलाई हो यो गेम त
They might go with the Kaja again because it really worked for them this time around. I think both the teams are going to stick with the
अहिलेको
assassin plate
ड्राफ्टमा
coming
आई
in because
थिङ्क
let's be
फोकसिङ
honest, the alpha
यो
did not
रोमोजहरू
work for
फर्स्ट अर्ली
Fusion Prime
फेजमा चाहिँ
despite
आई डोन्ट
we
थिङ्क इट
knowing
विल
that
वर्क
how difficult an alpha can be
आल्फा
to
र यो
deal
राम्रो थियो
with. If
पिक
you
आई
have an
वन्ट से इट
assassin
वाज
jungle on your
नट
team that did an
इभ
amazing job with those whippings
अहिलेको
coming in
ड्राफ्टमा
on
चाहिँ
his side. He
आई
did
बिलिभ
show
द्याट
who is, I'm not
द्याट्स
going
माई
to say the word,
पर्सपेक्टिभ
but he did show who is the
आई मिन
boss
केटाहरूले केही सोचेको थियो होला
around
दे
here in
कुडन्ट
Sasuke.
एक्जिक्युटेड
I think they should
त्यो
stick with
फर्स्टको
this
त्यो
discipline
फर्स्टको
coming in
फाइटमै
for
त्यहाँ
their side
तिनजना
because Team Fusion
मोड्दै
Prime
अलिकति
did
उयो भयो
not
क्या
have an answer this time around.
त्यहाँदेखिको दे क्यारिड अन
Coming back to the
दे प्लेड
discipline
रेडी वेल
game, we don't usually see such discipline games because that was really a clean game, and I have to give to that whoever that whoever even whipped down that members of the
वेट
Dads
गाइज
and Sons, because that
वेट अ
was really
मिनट
a clean gameplay we could ever ask for. And in my opinion, in this tournament, that was the cleanest gameplay I could have seen though. And literally, that as of now, the next game, I'm really hoping like that would be too much of respect bans, and we might see a lot of shenanigans happening down in the first phase of the draft itself, because I'm really hoping like that would be a 100% Franco ban. And now seeing the daddy do, we might also see some Kaja Vex coming in from the side of Fusion Prime. So what are the other speculations coming from your side, Kronos? Because right now I'm all ears to just to justify and hear down your speculations. As of now, we have gone to the two games, and we saw about the two game what the two teams did in each.
We go into game number 3 to see who's going to get the advantage, who's going to pick up the victory. Let's take a step back to how how they're able to, because I think Yumena mentioned how the alpha is supposed to work there. That alpha kind of dominates that game in that draft. It completely should work with the help of the Matilda as well. And I think it came down to the early interaction within the 45-second mark. In 45 seconds, dads
I'm
and
not
sons
being
were able to
त्यो
take
हुन्छ नि
complete
लाइक त्यो
control of the game.
प्रोफेसनल कुनै
Why?
कि त्यो
Because the
सिकाउने त्यस्तो
Matilda
होइन बट
does
एज फार एज
outpoke
आई नो
the
अल्फा
Kaja
ड्राफ्ट
in
केमा
a
चल्दैछ
way.
भने
You
चाहिँ
have the
वेन दे
guiding
टेक
wind,
इभ हुन्छ
you
नि
have the
इभ
skill one
एल्फा
to kind of
प्रायोरिटी
provide those wisps to get
इभको
the
लागि
damage going.
नट फर
But I
एल्फा
think
बट
picking up the
इभको लागि
guiding wind as
दिस
the
कम्प इज
first
रियली
skill
गुड आई
early on in
बिलिभ
the
द्याट
game did give
बिकज
that pressure for the
इभको
vision, but didn't give the poke damage that they
विथ
needed.
इभ
And the
एल्फा
Kaja was
बेन
able to use his whip. Daddy Doom was
बेन
able to pick it
बेन
up,
त्यहाँदेखिको
whip
को को थियो
Matilda into shape
एल्फा
and
र
say
बेन
that
त
kind
हो
of poked
इभ
them out a little too early
जहाँसम्म
and
मैले
had to
हेरेको
zone them away. And then
फिलिपिन्सतिर
having the
नोटिस गरेको
Matilda, having
यो
Big Black Crank,
मेटा अहिले
no,
के
not
गर्दैछ
Big Black Crank. Who was it? I'm kind of missing words over here. I forgot who was playing the Roma. Pardon me,
It's
folks,
Crank the
but of
Tank,
course
bruh.
he
You
was
don't know
forced to
him.
go
He
back.
only
Early game interaction. Sigmund, how could I forget Sigmund? Sigmund in trance. Yeah, I know. I know. I can only remember his Franco right now. So I mean, having him recall, go back to the base, get his HP back up, come back into the game, and try to provide the vision. He was already behind in terms of rotation. Doom was already dominating the map. He was dominating the river control. He was bushes that needed the extra
हो
vision to be
guys.
provided. And from then on, it made Insane
त्यस्तो
feel a little
फ्यान्सी
more
ड्राफ्ट गर्नु
free.
हुँदैन
Insane
किप
did
इट
make a
सिम्पल
mistake in the
पिपल
top
किप इट
side.
सिम्पल
I think with the Ling as well. That was supposed to be a grave mistake, but knowing how good Insane is on his assassins, he was able to get out, squeeze his way out of there,
यो इन्सेनलाई कम्फर्ट पिक चाहिँ
out
दिनु
of a
हुँदैन
sticky situation. But at the
डोन्ट गिभ
same
इन
time, I
कम्फर्ट
feel
पिक
like
बाई कम्फर्ट
that
पिक आई
early
मिन फ्यानी
45
लिङ
seconds for teams of this
I think he is
magnitude,
not
for
confident
teams
with
of this
Suyu as
stature,
well.
these
You
giants,
you
these
can
titans
तर
of MOBA
Suyu
5v5
त
in the
unpredictable
Northeast Cup,
छ
not just in the state of Meghalaya. This is a probably
but he is not
semi-final final where
comfortable
it
with
is
this fighter
appropriate, it
picks
is apt indeed. But of
as far
course,
as I
that first 45
believe.
seconds game, and that's why you can see how Dads and Sons were able to convert that into a victory,
Lagi mina da
even
ke
though
भयो?
they had a I would say even though they had an alpha Matilda on the other
Ambo.
draft to on the other side to kind of counteract the draft coming in from Dads and Sons. So of course it was a
Nah, man.
very well played game. It is a perfectly disciplined game, realizing when they had the advantage, they had to move ahead
Icy
and
hot.
take it on. But to answer your question, Sasuke, for game number 3, you know what? Both teams should get a little freaky. Just pick up whatever you call it. You know, go for the Franco. Get that show coming in. We want to see it all happen.
I don't think they are gonna keep
Oh,
Chow open.
we will, as ladies and gentlemen, we are just diving down to the game number 3. This is the Northeast Cup final
Draft.
finale for
This
the
is
team
the
representative
ये
for
हुन्छ क्या
Meghalaya, and we got
this
Dads
is the
and
thing
Sons this
यो
time on the
draft
blue
नै हो
side, taking on Fusion
यो
Prime
टिम्सहरू उयो गर्नु
Fusion
चाहिँ
Prime 2 on the red side, and the scoreboard is still 1-1. And if you missed
ओके
out
वी
the
हेभ
last two games,
फ्युजन
it was
प्राइमको
an
फर्स्ट पिक ए
absolute banger. Do
फ्युजन प्राइमको
join
फर्स्ट पिक अब
it
होइन
off and don't miss the action, because the game 3 is
बी
live and
पेसेन्स गाइज
casters do take it
बी
away
पेसेन्स
in a spectacular mood.
बी पेसेन्ट चिल ड्राफ्ट
Oh, Yumena. What
बिस्तारी
do you think is
ड्राफ्ट
going to happen?
गर
Is the draft going to get freaky or is it going to be disciplined this time around?
बिस्तारी ड्राफ्ट गर
I think Team Dance just should stick to being disciplined, and I think
देउसीले
Fusion
राम्ररी
Prime,
खेलौँ
they
न
are known
हाम्रो
for their
स्टेट च्याम्पियन
creativity,
हो
so why
हामी
not
भनेर
get
क्या
freaky this time
फ्युजन
around,
प्राइम
Kronos? I mean,
स्टेट
Doom
च्याम्पियन
was doing
गाइज
the whipping job last match, so maybe
आशा
come up
छ
with something else
फ्रम दिस
for an
टिम
answer.
बिग अप्स
I mean, Segment could go ahead, and I
फ्रेङ्कको
think
त
the
ब्यान
last match
गर्छ
they
क्या
played
अब
around
फ्रेङ्कको त
was
ब्यान गर्छै
quite
गर्छ
a lot
होल
heat.
सिरिजै
They
ब्यान
were
गर्छ आई
able
गेस
to poke down Segment, they were able to poke down Fu as well, and that kind of worked really well for Dads
टाइगल
and
चाहिँ
Sons.
ओपन राख्छ
And
होला
right
अब
off the bat, we do see
फ्रेङ्क
the Franco getting banned again. They do
जसरी
not want to deal with that
ब्रिजले
Franco for the
ओके
side of Fusion Prime.
इन्ट्रेस्टिङ
Kronos, I
ब्यान्ड
think they are scared of that Franco
Are we seeing an assassin pick
by the
coming from
looks of how
Breeze?
Sigmund managed to
First
play
pick
that Franco.
Ling.
I think the Franco was just to avoid having Insane getting
Are they
locked
going
down
for
by
Ling
the
pick
Bloody Hunt.
again?
And of course, they
Fusion
don't want to
Prime.
give the Khalid as
Will
well.
they ban
I
Gato?
think
Gato
Dads
ban
and Sons
गर्ने
of Fusion Prime having that early game
Will they
pressure
ban
coming from
Gato?
the side of Khalid with the crowd control of their
Will they
Aegis
ban Hylos,
Sandstorm. The
Gato,
level 4
or
power
will they
spike is
ban
going to be
Eve?
hard in the turn.
That
Able
will
to,
be
change the landscape of the
a
game,
bit different.
able to pick not giving them the
Kaza?
option to do so
I
on
don't think
their
they are gonna
side
ban
kind of asks
Kaza.
the question,
I
kind
guess
of
they are
begs
not
the
scared with
question of
Kaza.
how they will be able to change, how will they be able
Ling.
to
Okay,
retaliate
तिनीहरूले Ling ban
in their
गर्यो.
draft composition. But at the same
Nice.
time, I think the other side, they
ख
don't want to
भइदियो म
deal with realizing it's too
draftमै
much. Gotta pay your respects to the ultimate assassin player indeed.
ultimate
I would
assassin
say
player.
in the Northeast Cup right now, the
Cup.
top assassin players for me,
Insane.
definitely you have Insane over here, Lord Insane on his assassins. And of course, a shout out to the knocked out team LCF with Lom Lom's assassins as well. And also ABM's Ryu. I think I would say these are the top 3 assassins players for
Yo,
me in the
Kronos.
Northeast Cup.
Dads and
Quote
Sons
me
र
on it,
Fusion Prime
folks, but I
हुँदैछ.
think
Why take
Insane
out the
might just
names of
take it away from
LCF
both of them.
and
Could be the
ABM?
top player if he's able to pull off that
Idiot.
Fanny in this game.
Oh, they did
Suyu.
leave the Phobius open, Kronos. They banned the Suyu. They
Will
left the
Fo go for
Phobius open. I like
Phobius?
how Team Fusion Prime is thinking they are banning those map control heroes. We do know Luoi with the amazing diversion plays and the chill,
Okay, for with the
obviously. We
Phobius, no
don't have to
brainer.
discuss much
Okay.
about him. But yeah, without wasting
EVA
any
लान्छ
more
होला क्या
time, Fusion
यिनीहरूले.
Prime is going to go ahead and log that Phobius for their
They
side. A
can even lock
very
Chow.
strong pick after Khalid, in my
Flex pick.
opinion. Kronos
Gato
to deal with, and I forgot about the Gato as well. What is going on, Kronos?
Gato र EVA
I think it
लोग्यो.
all came down because they had to ban out the chip on
यो
the blue on the
भ्यालेन्टिना
other
लोग्यो नि
side.
राम्रो हो.
On the blue side, nonetheless. And I think the Lu Yi,
I
they
won't
kind
be
of smell
surprised.
something cooking on the side of
But
Dads
will
and
they
Sons.
hold
They
for
don't want to give
Maze
it away.
pick?
The link taken off
Maze
respects. Su banned out from the side of Dads
भ्यालेन्टिना
and
ब्यान
Sons.
गर्न
Did leave
सक्छ
these two
Dads and
giants,
Sons
this Gatot Kacha, along with this Phobius open, so kind of picking it up for themselves. And seems like Dads and Sons want to play once again within that kill box. And you can see how the meta has shifted.
Alpha
right?
again.
You can see how the meta has shifted, Yumena. from having these
Haya. Oh,
assassins that are
oi.
open
Z, you
and
got it.
banning them out, bringing the fighters into the play means that they
Z,
want to
are you
play
in
a
the
kill
chat?
box composition, want to kite in and around the land of Dawn. But
Z.
that's why on the other side,
Hayabusa आयो है
you see
एकले
Fusion
पो
Prime
हेर्छु भन्दै थियो
instantly
Hayabusa.
locking in that
FSNP
Hayabusa,
from
realizing
West
that
Bengal
even if
now. Why
Dads and
are
Sons pick
they
up the
play
Fanny,
in
the
Meghalaya slot?
Hayabusa can counter
Sorry, I
that.
didn't read
And
your message.
also, to
Actually,
add a extra measure, the insurance
actually के भयो भन्नु चाहिँ actually what happened was मैले during the time of registration I was the one who was heading out the registrations of any cup, and the slots were filled. This Bengal slots were all filled, even in Sikkim, and the last squad and the last slot we got was from Meghalaya. That's why we have to register from Meghalaya and play. That was the only chance. We had three teams. Two teams were from other region, and one we got in Meghalaya.
policy is this Moscow. So
That's
now
why we are
Dads
playing
and
from
Sons really on the
Meghalaya.
back foot. Will they be actually picking up the Fanny?
We got
I don't
late.
think they should be.
Not
But
we
given the
got late.
fact that
I'm the one
Insane
to be
has a
blamed.
great reputation of his Fanny,
Sorry.
we might actually see it come out just to throw some salt in their wounds.
Fanny or maybe a Nolan could also be really good for the side of Team Dads and Sons right here.
Chow.
I think
भन्दैछ
they
त
can
they are
also
gonna go
go.
for Chow.
There was a pick in my mind, Kronos. It just crossed my mind. I kind of forgot about it, but
Against
they are
Phobius
going to
Chow.
go
Yes, sir.
ahead with the is the Rome coming in for the side of Dads and Sons, but I think the Kaja could have been good as well because we do know he can catch the Hayabusa, which is important because you do need to shut the Hayabusa down early
Between
on
Chow
from
and
the
Kaza,
match
who
because
would
if
you
he
prefer?
manages to get the early snowball coming in, it can be deal with
I
it
prefer
later
Chow
on
because
onto the game.
his
Plus,
first kill
you have a
has a knock up,
Moskov, you have a Phobius.
and
They
immune.
do to time it correctly because if they don't, that can look quite bad for their team as of now.
I wouldn't be surprised if
You know
Insane
what?
goes
I
with
just want to
Fanny,
say it. I
or they are
think
gonna ban
gotta make a
Fanny.
complaint to Sasuke, the math teacher, that Yumena didn't do her math homework over here, folks. Because
Will they ban
I'll be
Fanny?
honest, I'll tell you right now, Doom's
Sripal
Cho
Tamung,
in the
welcome to the
Northeast
stream.
Cup, the 100% win rate
Lineup
when he's playing
तपाईँको
with
Crank the
Cho on the
Tank.
roam for Dads and Sons.
We have
So
God
far,
City,
100% win rate
Big Black Crank को
with
IGN
Doom on the
चलाउँदैछ,
Cho
and we
for Dads
have
and Sons.
Joydeep,
You heard me right.
and we have
He has
Pau,
been dominating
and
each and every single game he's played as a Cho.
Coco.
And I can see why they kind of gave it to him. And they can see why they banned out the previous two games as well.
Wait.
Forcing
Pau,
him on something where
Breeze,
he cannot get those pickoffs, where he
Joydeep,
cannot
Crank,
provide the
and
vision, where he
this
cannot play
God
as
City.
aggressive as he'd like to.
That's the lineup.
And right now, on his hands, if he's got the Cho, I think this is going to be an exciting time to see the
Chow चाहिँ
flickery
problem
of the
हुन्छ
dragons pop out and actually could
यो
be the
तिनटै
difference
हिरोको
maker in
लागि.
this entire game. You've seen him on the
Chow
Kaja.
is gonna
He's able to pick
be
people off. What can he do with
a
the Cho when he's so
problem for
mobile,
Moscow
when he's so
also, for
slippery
Hayabusa
even,
also, for
and could
Phobius
be
also.
a
I think
problem
it's
on the
an
side of
XP
Fusion
Chow.
Prime. But of course, looking at the bans, you got the Nathan taken off. You got the Zushin off the table as well. The Tigreal to prevent that anti-dive that Cho could bring in.
Gilla,
So
Weez,
Fusion Prime
Vecna.
banning out the fan. I told you they have to pay
Fanny ban
respect
गर्यो.
to Lord Insane's Fanny.
Weezहरूको
Yes, you got the Moskov. Yes,
we
you
were
got the
they were in
Hayabusa.
the second
But
team.
this guy's Fanny
अन्त
is on
अस्ति
another
IGN
level,
सँग
and you
हार्यो
gotta pay
त्यो टिम
respect,
चाहिँ.
even though you pick countermeasures
विज
against him.
भेक्नाहरूको लाइनअप चाहिँ फ्युजन प्राइमकोबाट तिनवटा लाइनअप गएको थियो.
I do agree with you. I
अन्त
mean,
अस्ति
I was kind of hoping that
सेमिफाइनल्स
Dads
हार्यो
and Sons would go ahead and pick off
विजहरू
their
चाहिँ
Fanny, but
अगेन्स्ट आइजिएन.
maybe they have something else under their
Cleaned
sleeves.
pick?
We're not
What?
really sure. Like I said, they can still go ahead with the
What's
Nolan
the
pick coming
meta
in. It can be
nowadays?
quite good against
Meta.
that Moscow if he
It's
manages to
debatable,
bully
bro.
him early on from the game. Clint, I really like this Clint pick
Meta
because
as in
he does have that early game
फेरि
damage.
डाउनलोड
He will
गर्नुपर्छ.
be
Of
able
course,
to
sir.
kind of dominate
डाउनलोड.
Moscow on his lane. And like you
Meta
said,
Meta
if
त
Doom
अहिले
has a
त के भन्नु
100%
अब.
win rate coming in, I think we can see the
Assassins are
trust
also
coming in
working. Fighter यो
onto this
Alpha,
man from
Bane,
his
तपाईँको
old
सुयु
teammates. They did
are working.
give him the
अन्त
chow
XP
early
मा
on,
they are going with
and
Khalid.
the Sicilian. Oof,
अन्त
the Sicilian pick
Phobius.
can be quite a menace,
Chow
but they
Chow is
do
also in
have
meta.
two
Just
late
because
saves
यो
on their
Phobius
side,
Gato.
Chronos.
गाटो
I
हाइलोसहरू
like
चाहिँ
the
फ्लेक्स हुन्छ
front to back
तपाईँको
from Fusion
एडिटहरू
Prime. I'm
चाहिँ
not gonna lie. I think
गाटो क्यान
we saw
रोम अल्सो
Dads and Sons
एक्सपी
picking up the
अल्सो
Cho in the roam
सेम एज
position for
हाइलस
Doom,
अन्त
and I think they banned out
एडिट
the
यु क्यान
Fanny
प्ले
to add a
एडिट इन
little
गोल्ड
extra
एज वेल
measure. They go for the
द्याट्स द
Clint
बिगेस्ट
on
फ्लेक्स
their
अहिले
side. It is a good marksman indeed to
र
provide the
मेजमा
burst. They
तपाईँको
want to play the front to
इभ
back as well. It pairs
सिसिलियन
well with the
यस
Cho, and they
सिसिलियन
go for the Bane.
भेक्साना
The
भेक्साना इज अल्सो गुड
they were
अप्सन
looking to snowball
यु
hard
क्यान
with the
गो
late
विथ
game,
भ्यालेन्टिना
ensuring to play
डिपेन्डिङ अन
within
द
that kill
कम्स
box along with the AOG. But I am still looking to the side of
असासिन
Fusion
त
Prime
तपाईँको
because they
यो
got the
जङ्गलरमा त
Sicilian
त्यही छ
that
फाइटर्समा
outranges
बेन
each and every
आल्फा
single one. Of course,
द्याट इज
apart
द
from the
प्रायो
Gato, which would be a
चान्स
problem.
अफ
But I
विनिङ
think the Sicilian will bring a different outlook to the entire game.
आई
And
बिलिभ
of
इन द
course,
बोइज म्यान
having
50-50
Sigmund on this
एक एक
Brock
भइरहेको छ
could
स्कोर
pave the way, could
चाहिँ
the assassin with the ninja looking to flank out the side of Dads and Sons from the side, can go into the quad shadow. Ogi
तपाईँको
shadow kill Yumena.
के
And I
भन्छ
think this time around we're looking at a 50-50
द ओन्ली
draft.
थिङ आई वरी
Just because
अबाउट इज
Dads and
यो
Sons have the
अर्ली गेम
Cho,
हुन्छ
I'm
नि
leaning a little
यो
bit
फर्स्ट
more. But looking
लेभल
at
4
the
पुग्नुसम्म
Sicilian come in, if this game goes any longer than 12
द्याट्स
minutes,
द ओन्ली
which
थिङ
Dads and Sons do not
आई
want to
वरी
let it go
अबाउट
to, it's going to be Fusion Primes for them to pick up indeed. Because ladies and
बिकज
gentlemen,
यो
boys and girls,
ड्याड्स एन्ड
get
सन्सको
all your friends
दे
along to watch this game. It is gonna be
इट्स नट बेस्ट
fighting
अफ
for a
3 इट्स
match
बेस्ट अफ
point.
5
It is game number 3 in this best of 5 finals for the side of Megalia. Two titans, two giants,
तर
two
हायाबुसा चाहिँ अब
wild
त
teams
अलिक जङ्गल
of
छिटै
the
हुनुपर्ने
same coin. You can tell Fusion Prime on the blue side, while
ओके
Dads and Sons on the
डुम
red, and of course up on the desk is myself, Kronos,
डुमको
alongside
चाउ राम्रो छ
Yumena,
नि
who's gonna be bringing that wonderful insights for this game. Yumena, looking at the draft, we
ओके
saw
क्र्याङ्क आई सी
which
यु
team is gonna be your favorite this time around.
ज्यादा पोक खाइसौ
I think that the Sun they definitely do have that
इन्भोकर
up on their table because Doom on that Chow early on is doing a
डुम
really
चाउ इज
great
गुड म्यान
job, just annoying the grog out of the map. And we do know that it's really really important to get that mid control, but that ball quite sticky for Doom right there.
यस्तो गर्छ
But
क्या
yeah, Kronos,
डुमले
like you
चाहिँ त्यो
land that Jeet
बटमा
Kundo
हेर्नुहोस्
and
त
Way of
बटमा
Dragon either on
दे आर
Sicilian
गोइङ फर
or
द इन्भेड
the Hayabusa right
तर
before
ब्रिज
the
पनि
team
हि इज
fight
प्रिपेयर्ड
starts. They will definitely have the upper
चार
hand
पुग
because let's be honest, Invoker on that Eve last match did an amazing job. Plus, this Bane can be quite a menace with those ultimates coming in
ओए
and
जोइदी
the damage that he
Ooh.
has on him mid to late game.
क्र्याङ्क डोन्ट गो
I think you can
क्र्याङ्क
see the
क्र्याङ्क डोन्ट गो
focus
डोन्ट गो
already.
डोन्ट गो
Try to shut down Joy
टर्टल इज
Deep
गोइङ टु
early
वी
so you
हेभ
can
टु
get
ओपन
to
द
Big
भिजन
Black Crank later on in the mid game. That's the plan of Doom. The head of the rattlesnake is what Leo called him. And I think this is what he's trying to do once again. Trying to lead the charge for the side of Dads and Sons to get the advantage, get the control in his own hands. So this Kung Fu hero,
चार
this
पुग्यो
show could be a problem.
गड्स
A
एडी पुग्यो
thorn
नि
on the
त
side of Fusion
ला
Prime, as you can see, zoning them out already. They got the turtle in the hands of Dads and Sons, looking to get that snowball going rightly on time as well. The way of the dragon connects. AOG is the one to land. They get the RWM dropped as well. Invoker trying to dish out the damage, but Breeze goes in with the Oki shadow kill. Lord Insane is there to try to
sorry
help him
guys
out.
what I
Breeze,
missed
though,
oh
able to
Hayabusa
get
with
out
the
of there
kill
easy.
को मर्यो
In a
पाउ
flash, in a breeze, with the quad shadow. And I think trying to take back control this side of Fusion Prime, they're not going to give it away that easily, Yumena.
sorry guys my bad
I do agree. Really great Hayabusa pick coming in from the side of Team Fusion Prime. He did mark the
ब्रिज को
he
आयो
did
राम्रै
mark
छ
Invoker in that team fight, which
I
was
hope
quite
Breeze will carry this
necessary
game.
because you
Come
know
on, Breeze.
Eve is just going to be standing there with her
Oi.
real world manipulation coming in, and you need someone to shut
Good
her
wall, oh.
down. And despite the great initiation coming in from Doom right there, I think Team Fusion Prime did a great job turning the tables around. They do need that because the turtle obviously fell onto the hands of Dads and Son right there. They somehow need to compensate and make
चौको
up
ड्यामेज
for
हेर न
that
अम्बो
gold difference that Team Dad and
ब्रेस
Son is
प्लेटले
trying to
बनाइसक्यो एउटा आइटम
create on the table. But Gato right here might be looking. No, I think he's going to be fine right there. I am really worried about this Phobius in the team fight, Kronos, because look at that. He's already being a menace.
You know what you should look at? You should look at Doom right now, leading the charge. Look at that. He got the Jeet Kundo, waited for the power of nature, passed to the proc as well, went for the way of the dragon. But oh my goodness, this gives open space for Breeze to go in. A quad shadow connected.
Wait,
look at
nice
that Sanguine
also,
claws as
Gato.
well, but in the back line. Oh my goodness, what an AOG! Just to put that in trance once again.
Rotate गर्नुपर्छ top.
Cutting off the one
Help
to
Joy Deep,
create the
guys.
way, the one to pave the
Don't
path
let
for
him-
the side of Fusion Prime.
Don't let him take
And I
towers.
think this is what the side of Dads and Sons are good at doing. cutting off the opening that should be created for Fusion Prime in the form of Sigmund Entrance's Grok.
Bro,
As
free
you can
turret,
see, they
what
get one
the
turret,
hell?
and now we'll be focusing their attention on
Turtle
towards the
start
mid lane. This is what they
कर
did in the previous
चुका
game,
turtle.
but they got the mid lane first, so now getting the goal
Gato
lane,
called आयो
creating
आएको
the
छैन.
space
Gato
for
doesn't have his
breastplate
ult.
while Fusion
I
Prime
think
try
it's
to
gonna
get
be
the
an easy
turtle a little
turtle.
early. Will they be able to get
Nice.
it? Doom goes in, the retribution lands, but right now Doom has
Crank.
the dragon connects right on target.
Nice ult, Crank.
Well, but oh my goodness, what a wild charge coming in.
Wait,
And
Doom
seems like
baच्यो.
they have to back
Foul.
off, but the
Nice
medley
one, Foul.
catch is there, and this is what you were talking about, Yumena Fu, creating the
को
disturbance with
मार्यो?
the demonic force. Corey went in with the avatar of the Guardian, but Fu got the double kill
Okay.
in the team fight, but oh my
Wait,
goodness,
Corey.
Breeze. Woo, Corey QT survives with the slightest bit of HP.
Oh, Breeze wanted that blood. He wanted Corey Cutie right there, but great escape coming in from Gato right here. And this is what I was worried about with this Phobius pick coming in for the side of Fusion Prime. They are managing to keep that
Who
gold difference on par
is
with
this
each
super
other.
famous
Doom doing
Insane?
a amazing job, but
Insane
Breeze trying to poke Doom out
is a
quite a
well-known
bit. I think
streamer
Doom is doing a really great job,
of Mobile
trying to pick
Legends
off
from India.
single heroes coming in from the side of Fusion Prime. But I think the team fight
He's a
potential
streamer,
that Fusion Prime has as of now looking
very well-known.
quite dangerous for dads and sons right here, Kronos.
That is the only
Yeah, I
definition I
think
can
if you
give you
take a look,
of
right,
insane.
you see Doom controlling the Gold River side, able to get it quite easily,
He has been
creating
playing, he
the
has been
space for
streaming, I guess,
Breastplate to farm,
from
creating
3
that
years ago.
insurance, letting him know that hey, you are protected, you don't gotta
Okay,
worry right now. But oh my
Invoker.
goodness, Invoker doesn't seem like he's protected, but the RW on the flicker
Oh,
right on time. Wild Charge
Crank,
connects
nice
the flicker
ult.
as well, and seems like Sigmund Strands gets
Oh,
the kill
burst
on
plate,
towards
Ambo
Invoker,
HP na
but the
kita.
deadly catch catches him in return.
Joy
Joydeep
Deep
gets
back,
kicked
Joy
back
Deep
in the way
back.
of the dragon,
Okay.
but AOG will be connecting and misses completely.
Nice one,
Doom not
Breeze.
able to survive thanks to the quad shadow. He went in, Breeze got the kill. They traded 2 for 1. The
TikTok,
opening
tick, tick,
created
tick,
by
yo.
Breeze,
Yo,
and he was the
breastplate
one to
mono
pick up the
kortini
last kill
Clint.
as well. And this is what dads and sons are notorious for. Throwing the game, getting off position a little bit.
Throwing
And
the
that is why
game, that was
Fusion
a good
Prime
ult from
looking
Crank.
for the opening,
Bruh, that was a
capitalizing
good
right on time as well. The
rock
ultimate
initiation.
opportunist called them. And right now they're looking to take this game
Go turtle,
one
rust,
step
rust,
at
rust
a
the turtle,
time.
rust the
They
turtle.
got the turtle the previous time around.
La
They
bot
won
लिया नहीं
that
तर
team
trade.
fight. They won the next
यस्तो
team
हुन्छ क्या
fight.
ट्रेड लिनु
If they
सक्नु
win
पर्छ
this
क्या
turtle, looks like they're gonna
लाइक
be in
दे लेट
control. Looking to
टर्टल
control
दियो
the
तर
game,
बट लेन
turning it
उयो
into a
गर्नु
neutral
सक् लाइक
objective
तर
as
सकेन
Big
बिकज
Black
फाउ
Crank
छ
right now. Untouched. Yes, he's died one time, but the space
इफ
has been
मस्को
created,
त्यहाँ भएको
Humana.
भए चाहिँ
This is
यस
where they
इट
want to
वुड
be
हेभ
if they
बिन अ
have a
डिफरेन्ट
Sicilian in
सिनारियो
their team. Equal farm, 7 minutes into the game.
I do agree, and I think Fu is being quite a menace for Team Dads and Sons as of now because in the previous fight, a really clutch save by Invoker right there with her real world manipulation coming in, but Fu was just right on time to give out that answer that Team Fusion Prime needed onto their side. AOG
अम्बो
was on
उनीहरू
point, the initiation was on point. I think Dads and
टौडी गएको
Sons are looking for that late game spike. We do know Bane takes a little bit of time to come
तर
online
यस
onto the game.
लेट
I
गेम
think they're
बेन
just
अलिकति
waiting
झिजो
for
हुन्छ
him to
ओके
farm
डुम
up and they are going
कम
to
ब्याक
come
डुम
on top. But look at Doom right here, Kronos.
ओके चौ एज
Oh, I thought he was
चौको
gonna
अल्ट
hit it.
छैन
I think he already hit it. That's
Crank
why he
one
wasn't
big
able
ult.
to, but the damage is not there from Breastplate indeed, and you're right, Yumena. I think we should take a look at the itemization right now because we want to see where Breastplate stands. We
मार्ने
want to
त्यसलाई
see where Doom
चौलाई
stands. We
मार्न
want to see where Insane is. As you can see, Quad Shadow connected. Doom just buying time, creating the space, letting them know, hey, he's not going to give anything that they need for the side of Breeze. As Yumena, look at the
Wait,
itemization,
CD,
and
no.
you can tell that definitely on the other side, Big Black Crank is going for a utility kind of build, but here comes the Quad Shadow along with the Ogi and instantly goes back, realizing Doom has the way of the
blue
dragon,
buff.
and it could spell
Bro, blue
disaster
buff
for the side
Crank,
of Fusion
check the
Prime.
blue buff please. तँलाई भुल्लाउँदैछ
Also
त्यहाँ
already having
Okay,
two of
Foul
his
is there,
core
Foul is
items
there.
up on
Wait,
the table,
Doom,
it
Doom,
can look
Doom.
quite difficult, but Kronos.
फेरि
Oh
बाँच्यो
my
नाइस वान
needs have the
फाउ
Vengeance popped as well.
मार त्यो
Corey
गाटोलाई
QT trying to survive, has a vengeance of his own. Vengeance after vengeance, kill after kill. They want to trade blow for blow. RWM was dropped. They traded 2 for 1. And seems like right
1
now,
HP,
Breeze
always
just
guys,
surviving the
1
slightest bit of
HP
HP.
Ah,
Insane
Breeze
wants
down.
to go for it, but the white crystal
Oh
from
my
Invoker able to pick up the kill. Joydeep is here.
Unlucky,
He can
man.
get that Spear of Misery going. They don't spot him, but seems like he wants to back
2
out,
times.
realizing Dads and Son have cracked open the mid lane and
Clint.
now want to get the Lord. The
0 death.
snowball has begun from the side of Dads and Sons.
No.
That was so close. He almost got it. He almost got it. But I think really great initiation despite the AOG not connecting onto anyone. I think it gave them quite the space for Team Fusion Prime to, initiate
You
and
got
lose
this,
their
guys. You
patience. They
got this.
they gave them the hope that okay, now is a chance. Corey Cutie missed his AOG, but it completely turned on the side for Team Dads and Sons
Unlucky,
right there.
unlucky,
I
unlucky
think
fight.
Lord Insane is now slowly starting to come up online into the game. Look at the damage.
Oh, deadly catch comes in. Fu goes in
Fu.
with the demonic force right now. AOG to back off as well. Fu goes in with the
Wait, Fu.
vengeance. Wild charge connects. Didn't get the stun, but he got the knockup that they needed. And oh my goodness, even though here, Carpenter Rock in a hard place, they
Frank is
went
down.
in with that OP
Wait,
shadow
Joydeep,
kill.
nice.
But the spear of
Come
misery
back,
providing the
guys.
stun that they
Come
need.
back.
Joydeep goes
Ambo,
back.
Fu.
Fu
Bachi
wants to
kura
go
hai.
all in. He gets taken down. Spear of destruction connects once more. And Breeze goes into the quad shadow. He wants to get the kill. I think he's biting off more than he can chew. And you can see the deadly catch in.
Winnable, late game
Only
winnable.
defense is available on the mid side. Will it be
Wait,
corrupt
damage.
indeed? Oh,
Bane.
Joydeep taken down quite low. Lord Insane wants to march in with the Lord. Holy defense gets
Ambo,
proc
Bane ko
indeed.
damage.
They're looking to get the tier 2s on the top side and the bot side, but Lord Insane gets the deadly
Ah,
catch.
ha, ha,
Franco
ha,
was
ha.
connected, but Breeze mistimed that quad shadow and got caught in the deadly catch, so wasn't able to use the Yogi shadow kill on towards Lord Insane. Otherwise, it could have been a sticky situation for Dads and Sons.
Objectives अलिकति focus गर्नुपर्छ हो
Dads
केटाहरूले
and Sons
टरेट
yet
पुसहरू
again showing
प्लेट
that
पुसहरू
patience and they are
अर्ली
just
गेममा
playing around their team composition so well. They gave Lord Insane that space to farm, and it is showing because look at this man, he's dishing out so much damage with just one skill. Even his enhanced basic attack is kind of chipping off a lot of HP coming in from the side of Team Fusion Prime, who doing a
Ooh.
phenomenal job with those jumps coming in. But Kronos, look at that.
Yeah, I think Doom, though, just letting them know, making his presence felt. Every time Fu wants to go in, every time Sigmund and Trance wants to go in, every time Breeze wants to go in, all of a sudden Doom just shows up, moving his joystick a little bit. He's not moving it a lot, just a little bit, just to let them know that, hey, I'm still here. You gotta show some respect to this Cho, otherwise he's gonna be a problem for you guys. The moment you dive in, that way
Look
of
at
the
this
dragon,
idiot showboating.
gonna make you feel like you're gonna get burnt down. And you can see Breeze trying to apply some pressure in the mid lane as well.
What?
Lord is up right
You
now,
ult,
Humana.
bro.
It's a luminous one who's gonna get the advantage.
Team Dads and Sons managed
Deciding
to
lot
keep their
fight, guys.
discipline or either get off
Look at that.
one member. Oh, look at
That's what
Duo,
I
he's
was
just
talking
being a
about.
menace.
I think they are gonna
That's what I
give
was
Lord,
talking
He's being
about.
a
right?
menace.
He's just moving his joystick a little bit. You gotta pay respect to him. And I think right now, he's not in the right space.
Oof.
He wants to go into the backside. SOD connects. They get the Lord. Lord Insane. But at the back line, Doom goes in with the way of the dragon on towards Fu. But he has a vengeance. But Corey QT with the AOG as well. They get Fu. Yes, they will. While in the meantime, Corey QT bought his team the time that they needed. Doom can go crashing as well. Slowly but surely. Bought enough time for all three waves to be synced up. And I think this is what it's all about. Winter Crown comes in, Invoker
Breeze.
a little too early with that,
Ult.
so they can use
Just
whatever
protect
they
Joydeep.
can to throw at them. They
No.
takes him down indeed.
Bro,
Sigmund
that's
at Trance
GG.
is the next one to fall. And I think whatever the side of Fusion Prime is cooking is burnt out. Because ladies and gentlemen, Dads and Sons, make it match point within the Sec Luminous Lord. Take
No,
the game
guys, you
number
at
3.
this.
2-1 skill score. And oh my goodness, what a way to get this game as well. I told you, it's the turn that they were looking
Choco,
for.
man.
Is the turn that they got. Put the pedal to the metal, folks. Dads and Sons are here to dominate indeed. But Fusion Prime, definitely going to look to make that comeback as well.
Yes, sir. 2-1.
I think,
Match
like you
point.
mentioned,
Dads
Doom
and
did
son.
amazing job giving out those
Uh, nah,
decisions, the
man.
initiation that
Aligati.
Dads and Sons
Objective
required. Because
wise,
if you're
we can do
playing
so
a
much more,
bane on the
man.
jungle position,
Objective wise, we
you
can do
do
so much more.
need
It's not
your
only about
team to
turtle.
provide you that space to farm up. Because if
Not
we're
only about
looking at the
turtle.
Hayabusa, he does have
Boost,
an
turret,
earlier time,
turret.
early on to the game compared to the bane in the picture. They sure Fusion Prime did an amazing job,
GG,
especially Fu.
guys.
I think he was doing a great
GG.
job onto those team
क्या
fights,
हो
providing
रहा
those
है ये
damage,
भाई?
providing that crowd
No
control. He
Franco, no
also
win.
had the early game, gold advantage. when they could pick
We
a
are
team
getting
fight.
cooked.
Doom picking out the right people at right time. Really
But
great
this
pick
game
at the
was
end. They picked
not
out
like the
Doom
last
out
game.
of the table,
12-0,
and it
it's
was an
12-7.
easier time for Team Dads and Sons to just push in
Just
with the
objective wise,
Doom
we are
squad right
lacking.
there. Chronos, amazing game showcase coming in from the side
Fusion
of
Prime
Team
from
SS,
West
and I
Bengal now. Why
think this is
are
why they
they
are in the
at
finals right
Meghalaya?
now.
During the time of
They're in the
registration,
finals indeed, and for a
the slots
reason.
were
And
filled
I
from
think it's
Bengal and Sikkim.
because of the
That's why
fact
we
that
got
they know how to
Meghalaya
synergize
slot.
their composition. If you take a look at their picks once more, it's something that has enough synergy. You have the Cho,
ऐसा
you
गेम प्ले
have the Clint, you
दिखाएगा
can
भाई
burst somebody
सबको.
down, you
Like,
have
कैसा
the
गेम प्ले
Eve
दिखाया
that
भाई.
goes well with the AOG that comes in from the Gato Kacha. And
कैसा
of
गेम प्ले.
course, Lord Insane's Bane provides the split push that they need, provides the turret push that they need,
They are
kind of
playing
cancel
grand
out
finals.
the dive that could
They are
come in
playing
from
against
foe.
Dads and
Has synergy
किसका
that they've
गेम
been
गेम
cooking
देखना है
while the
तुझको
Clint is
बता.
kept safe in the back line.
हम दिखा
Works
देंगे.
really well. But on the other side, for Fusion Prime, yes, they went for a pocket pick Sicilian, but does it really synergize with the fact that you have a late game Moskov, you have the
Ban or
front to
pick
back
Eve, bro.
composition, but once the Gato is diving, who's there to protect you? Because Fu wants to go into the team fight, and so does Grok. And I think not having anyone protect either a Sicilian or the Moskov leaves them
खै नो
open,
कमेन्ट
and
गरेर
that's
के
what
भन्नु
Doom was all
भन्नु.
about, just finding the
Yes
opportunity,
sir.
picking them off. So I think Sasuke, I told
That
you about
is
the math
only my
homework she
issue.
didn't do. You gonna reprimand her or
Objective wise,
what?
we are lacking.
I mean, I really want to do that, but let's keep that.
Bro, who's this guy,
let's keep
man?
that thing
Sasuke,
aside.
seriously.
Okay, and moving on, I like the play, and I was really hoping for that Corey QT to jump down onto the Sicilian because in the
Play
early
against
game they were
DNS in
having a
a
really huge vampire
play against
problem, and
DNS in a
given the
normal
fact
game.
the
You
last game,
know
the
the gap.
last team fight where
I
they
have played.
went
I
on
know
a
them. They
berserker
know me.
mode, destroying
I know
them
they are
in
good.
an
I'm not telling they are
absolutely
bad.
amazing way. It was just too spectacular to see, and given the fact the fun fact about Doom is like, yeah, the fun fact
I
about
know
the Doom
Cup
is like,
well.
he does that show really well. He sneaks up to the back line. You never know like where this guy is coming from, and what's stopping that show, the Doom Daddy or Daddy Doom, whichever you want to call him. What's stopping him from setting up too many coins?
Okay.
To give it out loud because that wall was really providing a lot, but they did capitalize it with the wall, and that was, in my opinion, was quite a drawback for side of Fusion Prime.
Doom's
Definitely,
Chow man.
Kronos, you did give a
Too OP.
beautiful insight. Like they didn't have a backline of protection because 4 years it's a double-edged sword. Once you
Corey
have
QT
committed the
also.
team
They
fight,
played
then
good
you
that
have to
game.
commit it 100%.
Like
And
both the games.
this is
Who
exactly
won
what
this
happens
match?
to the game number
Dads and
3, and
Son.
I'm really
It's 2-1.
excited
Dads and
to see
Son
the next
is on
game
match
because
point.
it will be, and it is
The grand
it
finals
is
of Meghalaya.
the match point for dads and
Nagaland region.
sons. But this time I do feel like Fusion Prime might be in some stress mode. They might have this one mistake and we are done for it. But I do have a great opportunities. Not great opportunities, but I really have big expectations, really high expectations coming in from Fusion Prime because that Franco was really insane. And if they have one more pick, it would be too much to
I
ask
don't think
for.
they are
Though.
gonna keep Franco open.
You know what's too much to ask for? Get a little bit of a switcheroo going, guys. You're gonna see right now. Yumena from the front of your screen, all of a sudden, is gonna go to the left side, while Sasuke is probably gonna come to the middle. I think in the flip of a switch, right now. Look at that.
Oh
What did I tell you?
my god!
That's all it took. It's a magic trick, folks. Just like
What?
how the magic trick worked out from the side of
Oh
Fusion
wow,
Prime in game
magic.
number 1. They're probably gonna get game number 4 as well, because I want to see it go. I know Insane's got a lot of fans. I know Doom's got a lot of fans, but guess what? So does a big black crank. I want to see him show up. I want to see him pull up right now. And I think
I
Yumena,
think Kronos is
since you did a
mistaken
little
out here. Like
switcheroo,
Big Black Crank is
what do you got to do? What do you got to
CD
say?
is playing
You,
that
you ask the
ID
questions.
and
I'm going to take a back
Crank
seat
is
this time.
playing on Sigmund in trans ID.
Well, I think Team Dads and Sons did a really amazing job. They learned from the first game. They kind of understood the strategies coming in from the side of Fusion Prime and they started playing around it. They started shutting down the Roma coming in from the side of Fusion Prime. They started shutting down the XP coming in from the side of Fusion Prime. And that kind of did work really well for their side. And they started picking off more of those comfort picks. So, Sasuke, would you agree
One
with
game,
me if
guys.
I
One
say Team
game.
Fusion Prime should now start looking to shut down Doom onto the side of Dads and Sons? Because let's be honest, he is doing that whipping job for his team that they really
Doom is
needed
playing really
this
good,
time
man.
around.
Okay. Well, I do agree with you, but in these all three games, it has the battle between the Roma though, because in most of the scenario we see like it is either the jungler or maybe the gold laner who carries out his whole entire game. But this time in whole three games, we witnessed like it was the battle between the Romas. The first game, that absolute performance coming in from the Franco, and second game and third game, it was just you know Doom Daddy whipping around with
Okay,
some mind
guys.
slashes and
Draft
some
12.
hands and legs around your around your asses, and just making sure you get onto the right path, showing them who's your daddy and who are you, our sons, and those kind of things.
Franco ban again. Will they go for Franco ban again?
But you know what?
Really, really
Come
well
on,
said in
Yumena.
Chronos. Yes, the draft is starting, and I'm just going to leave you with one question, Kronos. You know a lot about Dads and Sons, and you are really familiar with their gameplay and team composition coming in. So, this time around, if you were to be the coach for the side of Team Fusion Prime,
Hey,
what
yo.
would you like them? What would you like them to change in their
Franco
strategies
ban.
coming in? And I will leave you
They won't
both
let
to
Franco
discuss the
open
draft
again
along with this
after
question,
what
Kronos.
happened in the first game.
I think thanks for leaving me high and dry over there on the spot, even Yumena.
Okay,
But
Khalid ban.
appreciate the question. I think not only do I know about that, and since of course I've done my
Don't
research about
do a
Fusion
too
Prime as well, I actually
sophisticated
know all the
draft. Keep
some of
it
the players
simple.
that are there in Fusion Prime personally, along with Dads and Sons. So I'm not gonna be biased. It's just that I know what Dads and Sons can bring on the table. But if you're looking to crack down
How
this
many is there?
draft right
5
now,
people.
I think with me. Sasuke, of course, let's crack it down. I think Fusion Prime, what they got to do is they got to decide how to cut off what's his name, Insane right now. They gotta look to cut off Insane because the damage comes from him. But at the same time, they need to put Doom in a tough spot, realizing that Doom's the one leading the charge, right? And if they're able to take the attention off Doom away from the goal lane and
I would
try
say
to
keep or
protect their
ban
mid
Eve.
laner, Invoker, because Invoker's the one making the plays.
Hmm.
He's the one making
Invoker.
he's the one able
Keep
to
or ban
create the
Eve.
space along with that RWM. He's picked up Eve
Pick or
twice though,
ban
one
Eve.
twice
Sorry.
right now. And I think slowing down the pace of the game, playing for that kill box and creating the positioning that his team needs is what they need to do. Cut off Invoker and you will have an easier time because Invoker's not going to be controlling the game. And I think banning out the Louis is a good way to do it. You're going to start looking to
Louis.
take away a lot more control
Invoker.
and maybe even
Invoker's Louis.
try to get a little bit of a snowball from the gold side with a Harriet. What do you think, Sasuke?
Well, I would agree with you. The Harriet pick onto the gold side would really work very well, especially for the side of Fusion Prime, because
What
you
will
can
they ban?
literally
What will they
dance
ban?
off inside the RWP, real world
I think they
manipulations,
will keep,
and
yeah,
it
their ban
would
Link.
be a cherry on top for
They
the
will
side
keep
of Fusion
Eve.
Prime. And also to cut off, they could probably prioritize some backliners, ambushes, or maybe, they could prioritize a Lancelot in the jungle for the side of Fusion Prime just to make sure they go to the backside, deal some damage, take down that invoker, priority him, and voila, you have it there. But they need to prioritize at
Xenox.
least, just shut down or choke down in the round phase
Furious.
either Doom or
What
maybe,
will they pick?
Insane, because
Gato.
those
Gato
two
is
are
open.
the core members of the Dads and Sons. Because even if you try to choke down one of them, the other will shine and carry out his teams along with that gold laner.
You know what, Sasuke? I was
Oh,
just looking at
Suyu.
that logo of
Insane,
Dads and Sons.
bro.
Looks like a small kid just drew that. And
Insane
while
pick
you look at
Suyu.
Fume, it looks like something come out straight from a castle. You know, got that crown on their head, looking to take this game. And this could be the one that could, if they let it slip, that crown could go to the side of Dads and Sons. But that is why you see Dads and Sons go for the Suyo. and Suyo is definitely going to start dominating. They need that early game snowball. But if they go with the Alpha on the side of Fusion Prime, it could be a different story. And I think right now the Alpha Matilda could work here as well. They don't want to give the
So
Matilda
you.
away, but they go for the Gato with the
Gato and
Matilda indeed. I
Matilda.
agree. Matilda's a strong pick. You don't want to
Why
give
don't
it.
you
You
pick
don't want to
Eve,
pair it up with the Suyo.
bro?
Wait for the opportunity to pick up the Alpha because they're not going to take it on the other side.
Well, they could, because even if you pair up the Suyo in the XP lane, you could just run down the sustainable items and it would work really wonders though. But pairing up in the Hyper is like a more viable options because the amount of damage you could provide or opt from that particular hero is just insane. And coming back to the fact, Chronos, that the picture coming in from the dads and sons and on the Fusion Prime, are you trying to implicate that the commoners are trying to,
Okay, Nathan and
try to
Perisla.
do a coup over here? Flip
Hey,
down the whole
it looks like
kingdom
that, right?
right now.
It looks like that, right? Fusion Prime have their kingdom to protect, and dads and sons, the villagers, have gotten up, but they want to speak against them.
Nah,
They
man.
got
Ban
their
Eve. Ban
spears,
Eve.
they got their swords,
It
and
will
they
be a big
definitely got
problem
this big
if they
bad
don't ban Eve.
Terizla that's gonna be in the EXP lane, gonna look to provide those big penalty zones, create the space for the Nathan in the late game, and as well as try to provide the early game as well. So they cover their bases, dads and sons, early, late, mid. They got that covered. They
They
got
ban
the CC.
Tigreal.
They got the burst potential. They're gonna get a lot of control in these neutral objectives. But on the other side, they have this Matilda. This Matilda Airlines is just gonna be an entire problem, to be honest, for the side of dads and sons with the Gatot and with the
Are
Alpha.
they
They're
keeping
looking
Chow
to
open
dominate this
again?
mid game. They need a little bit more early game control. Sana, if I'm not mistaken. So they take away this Tigreal. They take out the Moskov on the other side.
Will
And
they
they'll
ban
be looking to
Chow?
choke down another roamer, and it's got to be the Cho.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I agree with you. You got to respect the Doom Daddy on the show because the amount of zoning and sustainability he's just providing and taunting with that joystick flicker, like fear me, kids, I'm here, fear me because I can, just turn down the tides right away with the way of dragon and you would not
Aurora.
know with the blink of
Oh,
eye,
they are
you would be
opening
just
Chow.
right between the five members of my team though.
Okay.
That is really impressive how he performs well on that show.
I guess it's a
Given the
good ban,
fact,
but
I
banning
if
Aurora
I want to
makes sense
play alongside the
in
Fusion
this
Prime, I would
draft with
definitely go for
Terizla.
the Cho ban. But given the fact
Oh,
they
they
are
ban Alice.
prioritizing the Aurora for the
Ooh.
banning section, so something in the mind, something they're afraid of that Fusion Prime thinking like dads and sons could really go for this Aurora or maybe a
You can
Vexana
go for
because they
Vexana
got the Matilda, so
or
definitely
even Eve.
Eve would be a no-no options because
You can
even
even
if
take
they
Valentina
dads and sons
at this
go for a
point.
Eve, there is a circling eagle along with the Alpha Charge and the Katot Kacha AOG, so that could be the situation where they predicted and they banned down that Aurora too.
Yeah, I like the Aurora ban. I even like the Alice ban. I'm not gonna lie, because the Alice kind of answers the question for Fusion Prime and how they want to dive on towards this Nathan.
Mm.
And I think this Aurora again is the counter set that they'll be looking for from through the Frigid Glacier. So taking down the Aurora is
Fixer
a
was a
good way
pen.
to kind of let Fusion Prime cook some.
Bro!
Enemies with multiple mobility abilities can
And
Oh,
my goodness, they're gonna
Irital!
be
Are we in
prying around. They're gonna
Indonesia,
be
bro?
trouncing around the land of Dawn with
Did
Leo,
you did you
with
did you all watch
Iritel,
that
and it's gonna
RRQ
be a
versus
problem for the side of
TLID?
dads and sons.
Like how
And right now
Skylar
they're
played
looking for
Irital.
answers. They got the Rizzler to get the penalty zone.
I think it's
They
a
need a
good
little bit
pick
more
with the
CC,
burst.
and they get that in the form of a Vexana that was so much needed on the side of Fusion Prime. And I think they got the Iritel a little too early.
Yeah, like they should
But
have
they could
gone
be
for
cooking
Vexana.
something on the other side. We saw Farsa, we saw Sicilian. Are we gonna
Oh,
see a
that is
Nana?
right.
Nah.
I'm quite not sure honestly, but even the
I won't
fact
be
I
surprised if
would
they go
really
for
think a Lilia would be
something
a way to go
Change
options because she could just burst down
because
the
they are looking for
aggression
a
coming
range,
in from
right?
side of dads and sons, and
Will
definitely
they
you
go for a
got the second and I have the black
Change?
shoes to retreat from
Chang
the dire situation
Angela,
though. But
bro?
wait a
What?
minute,
No way.
wait a minute,
What?
what
No way.
is that pick?
All right, let me tell you something. I've seen this same team pull off a similar composition, and it's gonna be a mid lane Angela indeed And it's
Bro,
not the
I'm
fact that
speechless.
the mid lane Angela works or not. It's about the synergy I spoke about in the previous game, right? The Angela synergizes really well with the
It
Alpha,
depends. It
synergizes
depends. It
really well with the
depends because
Guttok,
this Vexar is gonna
synergizes
clear her
really
lane
well. Throwback to
very
what, a couple
early,
of seasons, I think season
quicker than
33, if I'm not wrong, where the
Fusion Prime's
Irithel
mid
Angela
lane. So
combination
that's gonna be a
dominated the land
problem
of
if they
Dawn
start
in each
rotating
and every
early.
single tournament. But of course,
God
it'll
bless.
all come down to the
God
Rizzler.
bless us,
If he'll be
man.
able to
God
dive into
bless
the
us.
back line with that penalty zone to create the
reducing down the magic damage, which is essential in the early game
Look at
fights.
Doom,
And given the
man.
fact they got the two supports, their mid is quite leads the dads and sons.
No, it's a
Just
pause.
invade down the enemy jungle,
Bro, what you think? Angela made legit
providing and
in
giving
this
down the
draft
early aggression. They got the
with
Suyo, they
Matilda?
got the Vexana, they got the Carmilla. So these three heroes just can just jump down to the enemy jungles and just dominate over to that alpha, choking him down, cutting him down,
Ooh, 17 likes. We need 20 likes.
which they need as of now.
Yeah, I think it just came down to the fact
Gandhinagar का रहने
that
वाला
will they
है
get that
सासुके.
fast clear in the mid lane that they need, which is not there. They're sacrificing a lot of early game pressure for that late game power spike. And I think this time around, not having that early game could cost them a little bit, but does come in the form of that alpha. And I think having the Suyu on the other side could
Yumina.
counteract that. So
Chronos
Fusion Prime
Sasuke.
playing it a little risky. They need the knight in
Sasuke!
shining armor right now to protect them, or maybe even the great dragon spear, along
Angela.
with the malefic roar if they're quite tanky on the other side.
Well, you're right, but they got the Angela. So even if the Angela provides them, provides the team with the utility heroes, it dealing ton amount of damage with just 2 to 3 itemization. And I have to
Like, you
agree
need
with
to
you,
keep
Kronos, that
Erythel
Fusion
really
Prime draft is
safe
more
early
like a
game.
mobility hero. So of composition rather than going
Joydeep.
a fully fledged uh, fights, head-on fights, which usually we see in most of the tournaments, most of the games in this Northeast Cup, rather than just playing it off, playing with and provide them certain sets and circling eagle to just pack it off with the gliding wings, and there you go.
Yeah, I mean, it could was going to happen this time around.
Nah, man.
I
Oh.
think both the teams are looking quite strong. Fusion Prime yet again. I cannot say this enough. They are the creativity masters this time around. They are coming up with new plans onto their table, and I think they do have a plan this time around as I mean, each moment the players are just shifting their momentum. They are composition, and I'm not really mad about the Angela pick coming in with the Matilda, because think about the mobility. You have an Irithil on your team, you have an Alpha, you do need that mobility on your side for an answer
Come on,
coming in
guys.
for the side
One
of
game at
Team
a
Battleknights
time.
with the picks, with
Win
the
this
kind of
one,
picks
please.
like the Nathan, the Suyu. You need something to create that distance, because we do know that if those um teams are able to get on your face this time around, it can be quite difficult to deal with. And the Angela, along with the Matilda, can provide you with those heals. So I really like the draft coming in from the side of Fusion Prime this time around, Chronos.
Yeah, I think I kind of like Fusion Prime's draft as well. It's just showing little levels to the game. The meta has kind of evolved into a different stage right now where your conventional marksmen are not the only ones that can be utilized. You can also go for the pocket pick, such as an Irithel. And I can say that the meta is kind of forgiving. Yes, everyone's questioning an Irithel in this current
I don't
meta.
know.
How
Maybe
can
it's
it
some
do
technical
damage?
issues,
But in my opinion,
network
this meta
issues.
is kind of forgiving indeed. Yes, you have the assassins on the rise, but at the same time, with the banning out of the assassins, you got a fighter meta on the rise. And once the fighters come out, you're going to have the 1-1 that's going to be coming into the play. And with a 1-1 trying to kite the composition, you can also pull up the Irithel that's good at kiting the composition. And I think this time around, having a Suyu on the other side, you're looking to kite the Suyu as much as you can with a heavy crossbow with the help of the Angela and the sprint as well. I kind of don't remember the spell the Irithel went for. So the Irithel is a good
Heard
pick indeed.
someone
But
piloting
of
FSNP
course,
account.
before we get a little further on what our discussion is, let's remind the
What?
viewers that a pause has been requested by one of the teams since there are some technical issues happening on their side, and of course we don't want to give any unfair advantage to any of these teams. We want to see a clean game, we want to see a competitive game, and that's why as soon as a pause is requested, the referees will make it a point to pause the game and make
Piloting
sure
FSNP
that
account, I don't
there's no untoward
believe that.
advantage on the other side. So that is why there's a pause requested, ladies and gentlemen. So stay here. We don't know how long the pause is going to take. It could be 1 second, it could be 3 seconds, but of course I know, Sasuke, you don't like the Iritel. Just say it, bro. You don't like the Angela. Say it.
There's only one reason. There is only one reason.
Just call them out like that.
There's only one reason that I don't like the
Wait,
Irithel
guys,
is
let me check
because
what
I got the
happened.
Ducati skin. Instead, I got
I can't show you
the
this.
Vendetta skin. That's the only and only foremost reason. And for the Angela, when it's in your team, it's a boon. But when it is against in the enemy team, it is a hell of a curse because she pokes you down. She provides you down the nuisance, which is just so irritating to deal with,
Nah, man.
though.
Yeah, I think on that note, we're going to get straight into the game. It's a nuisance indeed, this composition that's coming in Fusion Prime. The creativity masters, like Yumena mentioned. Yumena, sorry you didn't get a chance to say goodbye, but we got to pop out. We'll be back later. We'll have a nice chat, but now on, we are into the game once again. 1 minute, 30 seconds
I think no
Fusion
big team is
Prime
gonna
looking to
help
call
us
it for themselves, while the sides of dads and sons
in account
want to end the
piloting,
game right here and now.
even if you want to. Because we are not that good.
Those are some good speculations coming in from you, Chronos, but looking at the rotations, I do believe like they are going forward.
We are just like
to
everyone.
The XP lane some time and
What
some
we have
engages
got.
and some durations before the first turtle was spawning out. They prioritized to go for the XP lane, which is quite something new to me though.
They don't want to play for the mid lane prio. They want to play for that mid game power spike instead.
Look,
and you
they
can
are not
see
even
Fu
level
here gets
4.
chunked out with the curse blast coming in from Invoker.
And they will get the
They're willing to
turtle.
sacrifice this first turtle. That's the composition that Fusion Prime have. So everything is going according to the game plan for both the teams. It's just a matter of time to see who will get the advantage when it reaches that 4 to 4 minute 30-second mark.
I won't mind if they even if they take turtles. My main focus is like the turrets. Like the two games, the way we have gave them turrets is like what?
Certain engages coming in, and I like the fact that how these players are playing in the mid lane though.
Yeah, I think in the mid lane is what the prio is that's there in Dads and Sons. But once again, Fusion Prime letting go of that
This
control.
Doom is really good in
mid
these
lane,
things, man.
Looking to get that
Like
control
giving
in the mid
jungles
game
vision
in that
and all.
4th minute mark. I think it's 3 minutes
Look at
already
him.
right now. The second
Look at
turtle
his
will be the one that's really
joystick spam.
contested. 4 minutes 30 seconds in, and that's when I think Fusion Prime will be looking to make their pounce. Will be looking to make their claim. I think before that, any single movement that happens with Land of Dawn, you can see them trying to create a small advantage. He goes for the blade surge. Soul Sever is there, but oh my goodness, right on time comes in the hard guard, and he has the heavy crossbow used as well. But first blood in the hands of the Vexana. They take 2 in return for the price of 1. And Dads and Sons, this is where they dominate the game. No surprises for the side of Fusion Prime. They did expect that coming, but not in that fashion. Not in the goal lane.
Crazy man now,
and slowly
insane.
you can see them
High
starting to
vision
convert
there.
into neutral objectives, but Fusion Prime still waiting, biding their time, waiting
Joy
for the
didn't knew about
opportunity
it.
to pounce with that. Never mind. They just destroyed Iritel once again.
Bad,
Joy
man, bad.
Not so joyous anymore.
Already 2 kills.
Respect that.
This is the thing I was talking about. Look how easily they are getting this turret.
Lineup from the Dads and
They know
Sons,
like
and they
Iritel is
are
gonna
right
be.
now cutting off and dropping down the farm lead and the gold lead
They
coming
gave
in from
easy
the side
turret
of
again.
Iritel, and making
Same
sure
thing
that
happened last time.
Breastplate gets it all. And he'll be just probably online, and not gonna lie that Nathan will be hurting a lot because of the entropy and the Starlium side. No, the Starlium side,
don't
yeah,
think
Starlium
it's
side
gonna
along
be-
the Holy Crystal stacked upon him will be doing great. But this
I thought he
time
had
the
it.
Lord
Wait,
Spear of
Doom with
Alpha
that
along the
ult,
penalty
bro.
zone come
What?
in. The Rizzler got it all right, but guess what? At the same time, so did Dads and Sons. They're getting a little bit more. They get that with the fissure. They get 2, they get 3 for the price of 1. Doom falls to his death, but of course, Fusion Prime not able to capitalize, and Dads and Sons did. Circling Eagle trying to connect. They try to clear the wave. Breastplate here will have to back off, but so does Big Black Crank. They don't have the mid lane
Look
control.
at that
They
damage,
realize
bro.
that, but
Bro,
oh, the
what?
Evil Queller coming in.
Insane is
from
going
Lord
insane again.
Insane. Picks up
402,
the
man.
kill. on towards Big Black Crank, and
Ah,
so far
the
they're
big
not
body.
having a good game.
I
But
think
they
they will
want
get
to
this
play for
turret
the
as well.
mid-late game power spike. But on the other side, Breastplate is getting a good one. He's 0, 1, and 5 on this Nathan already.
Oh, the Nathan is having his beautiful time in this land of dawn, and you know, Kronos, that's what I was speaking of. Having two of these support heroes in the middle lane makes your mid literally vulnerable, and also in the early game, you need to prioritize it and you need to play it off very, very safe and a very, very
Hey,
clean,
Joydeep
because
again.
one mistake could
This
really
time he
cause you
escapes.
down, and this mistake
You
has
need
been
to
done from
escape,
the side
man.
of
You
Fusion
need to
Prime
play
this time,
safe.
and the counter aggressions coming in
Bro,
from the Dads and Sons is
I
really
think
on
they will get
point,
this
taking down the top
turret.
tier 1 tower and looking for the
They're
bottom
just
tier 1
getting
tower
easy
as of
turrets,
now, though.
bro.
Yeah, but I think this time around, not taking a Purify from both teams.
But
Oh,
can't
Lord
even
Insane. He goes in
complain
for
now.
that Soul Sever.
Looking at the draft.
Doesn't have the damage yet. Not towards an alpha. The mid lane going down. AOG connects. Flicker is out already. And realizing that they don't have a Purify from Breastplate especially, could it be a make it or break it? It could come down to a single fight where the Purify would have been a better choice than a Flicker. Because let's be honest, right now we don't see Nathan's on a Flicker quite a lot. You see the Rizzler swinging his hammer, trying to get the attention of the side of Fusion. The turtle, but on the mid side, Joydeep pick up the kill. And they're gonna get a little bit more. Corey QT, penalty
Okay,
zone,
Joydeep
trying
gets
to get
caught,
everything,
but
but
okay,
misses,
that's a
and
good
gets taken
kill.
down by the alpha. But at the same time, Doom comes in, and he has the damage.
Oh, look at the damage from
CC. No, he
Insane.
doesn't. Lord
Oh
Insane
my
gets
god,
the kill, but
Breastplate.
here comes the Nathan. Breastplate picks up a double, make that a triple. Oh my goodness, Lord Insane steals it, but that's a full 5-man wipeout coming in from the side of
bro.
Fusion Prime. Dads and Sons take this game by storm. 12-5 kill score, 7 minutes into the game. Already have
I thought we had
6,000
it.
gold advantage. And definitely the side of Dads and Sons will progress a little more comfortably into the late
Insane is
game.
having a free game.
My, oh my, that was an
506,
absolute
man. That's
banger team
insane,
fight,
bro.
completely dominating from the side of Dads and Sons, and I have to agree for a certain extent, Fusion Prime, they were dominating until and unless that Curse of Blood, I believe, was the wave changer along with the damage coming in from Suyo and Nathan. That
2-level
was the
difference
tide which
against
they didn't
Insane.
anticipate. Rest of the team
Corey,
fight,
Corey.
it was all in the favor of Fusion Prime, but this time they need to change down their momentum, change down the tempo a bit, but that won't be the scenario because Insane, he is looking to end it early because, you know, a little bit of more aggression or a delay in the game would really cost them this game. He knows how that composition will be really turning out in the late game though, along with that
I
Erithil
think
and
Breeze
the
needs
Angela
more
combination
farm.
which we
Breeze and
just
Poe
spoke
to be
about.
that frontliner for Joydeep.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to get a little bit of gold back, right? I think one fight could be the time. I mean, could be the decider between
I mean,
Fusion
how many
Prime and
items
Dads and
are
Sons.
this
And I think next fight, Fusion
Joydeep
Prime
has?
should be looking to pick it up.
I guess
They need
only
Joydeep to scale in.
2
He's
items.
level 9. I want to take a look at the itemization, Sasuke. But looking at the items, thank you so much. There's got a hostage clause. You want to build the berserkers, but you still won't have enough damage.
Just
Like
one
I said,
item,
the
bro.
Uritel
That's
needs
crazy,
a lot
man.
more.
Joydeep.
Because on the other side, you can see
4
Carmilla
dead,
Doom
man.
already cooking up
Ah.
that blade armor to kind of reflect it back and to negate that crit damage that could come in. But oh
Just
my goodness,
defend now.
Insane
Just
goes
defend,
into the
defend,
Euro
defend
as
the
well. He
tier
has the
2s,
blade
man.
surge. They're looking to get this mid lane cracked open with a tier 2 down. Corey QT has the flicker, has the penalty zone. He'll be looking to engage. At the same time, they go in Lord Insane
Look
with the
at
blade
Joydeep.
surge along with Joydeep, who has the heavy crossbow. It comes
Oh,
in and should be being
yeah.
used, but there's the
Look at
penalty
that
zone that I was
ult,
talking
bro.
about. One
What
after
the
the
fuck?
other, they get
Corey
knocked
QT.
up and they get knocked down. They get 3 in the
Insane, man.
process. They make that.
That ult, bro.
Oh my goodness, the holy defense gets procced. Insane wants to go for a little
Followed
bit
up by
more.
that Carmilla's ult.
Big Black Crank,
And
not looking so not
Vexana's.
looking so
Bro, that
scary
was
this
crazy,
time
man.
around. Asking the question, is it gonna be Poppy? Is it gonna be
Oh.
Daddy from the side of Doom or Dads and Sons?
Will they end this
or
game
will
now?
it be Fusion Prime picking this one? Because Dads and Sons definitely got the Lord this time around, Sasuke.
We need a miracle.
Oh, I'll choose the option as a little puppy because on to that Angela.
We
He is
need a
all
miracle
nothing but a
now. We
cute
need a
little girl just
miracle, guys.
running around with her cute little dog. Would they go for those such things though? But as of now, they are looking into the dire situation though.
Bro, that Corey Cutie's
For
ult was
that Lord, I
too
really
good, man.
need to think like they need to wait patiently, wait for certain
Why didn't they
mistakes
go
which
for
Dads
this
and Sons will
Purify?
be
Angela
probably
especially.
would be
Angela
doing
and
and
this.
turn down the darts into their hands, and also this time they won't be doing so because the Lord is already into the base.
At the Lord, marching
Watch
out
out
mid
for
lane, already
Carmilla's
got
ult.
the base, the inhibitor taken down on the mid side. And right now they're looking to crack open the top, but the holy defense is there. It gets proc right now. Fool getting chunked down a little
Don't
bit.
ult,
The base crystal
don't
already
ult,
taken
don't
down
ult,
a little
don't
bit of
ult, don't ult.
HP. Joydeep has the heart guard on towards him. He does have the heavy crossbow unlocked as well. There's not the damage being dished out yet. Actually buys some time, but he goes in with the blade surge along with the soul sever. Not enough damage to take him down thanks to the heal
That's
that
too
came in
much
from
damage,
Big
bro.
Black
Look
Rank.
at the amount of damage
Seems like Fusion Prime
Vexana
will live to see another day indeed, but there's another set of waves. The super
is
minions
doing.
coming down the bot side, the top side as well.
Ah,
Lord Insane,
every inhibitor
just
is done.
slippery, able to slither his way
They are
through.
going to end, I
This
guess.
rattlesnake,
They want to
led
end.
by the head of Doom. Oh my goodness, they take down Fu, one after the other. The penalty zone is there. They got another set of waves coming in. They want to end the game. Dads and Sons, Corey QT. He wants to land it, looking for his target.
Okay, Crank is being
Gets the
sacrificed.
5-man knockup, but he goes with the Spear of Alpha. Lord Insane gets the Evil Queller, comes out, and at the same time, on the backside, Joydeep
I
has
think that's
Crank the
GG,
tank
bro.
on top of it, but the base crystal will be the target, and the
GG,
side
man.
of
Well
Dads and
played.
Sons pick up the victory in this game, in this series, in this best
So
of
your
5.
state
Take
champions
it to
are
a
Dads and Sons
4-1 for Megalia. For
of
glory, one team will
Meghalaya.
rise, and that is the team of Dads and Sons. The dust has settled. The team standing tall. Definitely
GG's,
Dads and
man.
Sons. They
GG's.
take the victory. But of course, Fusion Prime will be remembered for their gameplay. And definitely this series as
Welcome
well.
back.
Because
Welcome
the
back. Don't worry. Don't
unpredictable
worry,
legends of
Kronos.
Megalia
Welcome back.
put on a show, ladies and gentlemen. It did go
Learn your
down 5
lessons and
games.
move on.
But oh my
That's the
goodness,
life
did they put on a
mantra
show.
for everyone, I
Yes,
believe.
definitely they put on the show. And Kronos, I was just stating the fact that having the Angela into the mid is really, really a bad option because even though you need to compromise a lot of
I think
things
we
though,
messed up
and for the
2
team
drafts
fights,
in
you
2
need a
positions in both the
full-fledged
games.
five-man head-on
But
team
cheers to
fights.
this
No other way you
Doom
can prioritize this
Invoker
Angela, or you can
Insane,
prove
bro.
the
They
Angela
played
into a
really well
more
after that first
worth
game.
picking hero in
Bro,
the mid lane
Insane
along with
went crazy
along with the
after that
Matilda.
Choco.
So because the alpha, we really think like the true damage coming in from the alpha is
Bro,
really good, and
that's the
also he deals
difference.
a ton amount of damage in the early game
That's the
as well
standard, I
though.
believe.
But in this case, in this scenario, it was dealing away a mountain.
GG's the future. GG. Yes, sir. Learn your lessons and move on. The life mantra. Thank you for tuning in. They got angry. Yeah, man. Like, I don't ask them to learn how to make drafts first and play games. So bad. Okay, sir. Okay. We'll ask them to learn how to draft. Okay, sir. Since pro, since the pro player is telling us, thank you for the suggestion. Will do, sir. Good night, guys. Thank you for tuning in. What's wrong with this epics? Nah, man. They are just suggesting. They are just suggesting us to draft well. So I agree. Have to agree with everyone. No bad mouth. GG's. Thank you for tuning in. Z, Apex, Xenox, Anonymous, Pekka. We'll see you later, guys. We'll update you with some things. Good night and happy Diwali.